This nigga Smooth. The whole Xbox media tour. You been drinking your Gatorade? You tired, my nigga? Oh, listen, after one podcast, I'm exhausted. This nigga Smooth did 4 today. That's Cal. Yeah, okay. He thinks he just thinks that PlayStation is being very frugal, very lenient, and going the.
You see your enemy down and struggling, you got to put your foot on their fucking neck. You don't let up and help them up, give them water and all that. You got to step on their fucking neck.
Jack, are you interested in an Xbox Series X? Oh man,
are you interested in purchasing me one, Uncle Jimmy? What's going on?
We gonna start the campaign.
Yeah, you sending me one, Uncle Jimmy? What's going on? Who's paying that well? Hold on,
hey, I'll put a donation to it, baby.
Okay, let me find out. All right,
Jack definitely tilted. You was looking stressed when you realized you would have to buy an Xbox for Hellblade. You was looking stressed.
I'm a Hellblade fan.
I saw wrinkles like all over your forehead and like sweat coming down your face when you realized what you had to do to play Hellblade now.
I fucks with Hellblade heavy. It upset me.
And then Smooth suddenly became a fraud in an instant. Suddenly he hyping Hellblade.
Oh, man. I don't think I was hyping it. I think I was just. Yeah, that wasn't hype.
You did used to clown Hellblade a little bit.
No, I didn't used to clown
a little bit.
I gave the only time I criticized Hellblade was after I first played it and I had a problem with his combat.
Yeah, that tweet. I was gonna say you might as well address
you beat
that
it.
Tweet.
I'm beating it tonight.
Wait, you ain't never beat Hellblade. Bro, I beat it twice.
I beat it tonight, though.
I beat the game twice.
I have a legit reason, right?
What the fuck did I just walk into?
That's hilarious.
Somebody being exposed right now.
When the game came out, like I was. The thing is, I got far enough, but the problem was, I couldn't. You know how I couldn't play it. Because I couldn't play it. Because when I'm playing, I would play that night and stuff, and the shit would fuck with my head. And I would need
So you was too scared to beat it, is what you're saying.
I was too. I don't want to say I was too scared. I couldn't play as many long as I would have liked to.
Bro, it's a 6-hour game. It's a 6-hour game.
I had to play it in doses, and so
the game been out for 2 years,
bro. All right, so once I got to the trials, right? I had put it down, right? And I didn't realize how close I was to the end. So I did the trials, and now I'm at the end. So it'll be done tonight.
So you've been at the end of this game for 2 years, and you just now
and then Xbox, new Xbox get announced, and now you won't beat the game. And now you won't beat the game.
No, I wouldn't. Hold on. My reasoning for wanting to beat the game isn't because of the Hellblade 2. It's because we're at the end of the year, and I want to add another game to my game.
Right. It just happened to be Hellblade.
Kid, it took you so long to beat this game. Not only did they get acquired by Microsoft, they gonna come out with their second game by the time you didn't beat it, bro.
Oh man,
what the fuck going on, man?
I mean, I'm just saying, I just took my time. Same thing with a play, so I had it but I keep playing it in doses. But Hellblade, it was just spooking with my head though. I couldn't.
Okay, yeah, okay.
It got to the point where I took the headphones off and started playing it through the loudspeaker.
You got shook.
Oh yeah, it's good on them headphones. That joint be crazy.
All right, man.
Wow, that was a whole lot of fraud. That was a whole lot of fraud.
Hellblade, I beat that bitch twice.
That was a whole lot of fraud, bro. Y'all act different when a new console coming out. I tell you, boy, y'all act different.
I think Smooth put more hours on the podcast today than he has in the Hellblade. How that work?
That's a fact.
How that work, man? I ain't mad at you.
Hey, you gotta love people that go dig up like tweets. Like, how they found that tweet like 2 years ago?
Freaking quick. Like they type in Kid Smooth Hellblade on Twitter. Like fucking in the search bar.
Wow. Funny.
Hate to see it.
Contra, how you doing? Should we call you
Hi.
Vic? Contra? What do you want to be called?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll call
Yeah,
you Vic
so
for
as
short.
soon as I got in the call, it was just loud as fuck in my headphones, and I said, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we loud as shit like that.
It's fine.
Yeah, especially when people getting exposed.
Oh man.
Damn.
Oh, there go Jaffe right there.
I'll drag him down. Let me change his role.
Oh, Jaffe's in here. Oh, we had a few words, didn't
Hey, this is the dude that called me an idiot. Hold on. I got more. Oh, I got heat. Yeah.
I think it was moron. Is what it was.
I ain't got no heat.
What's going on, Jaffe?
Not much. How you guys doing?
All right, you doing all right?
Good.
Um,
So what are we talking about? What do you want to talk about?
we about to.
There's
get
only
into
really
it.
one real thing to talk about.
We for you, Smooth, but Smooth, relax. Other things happened this week besides Xbox. All right,
True.
other things happened. I know that's all you saw, but other things happened. All right, are we missing somebody? Oh yeah, Bond.
Picklehead. Yeah.
Bond said he gonna be late. All right, so yeah, let's do these intros and we can get right into the topics. All right, Weapon Wheel Podcast episode 220. Make sure you check us out on SoundCloud, Google Play, iTunes, and Spotify. Check out the Weapon Wheel Patreon. Hit the like button to support. Share the video. You can join the Weapon Wheel Discord. It's open to everyone. Link is in the description for everything. Yeah, let's do these intros. Jimmy.
Yo, what's up, man? J Mega Games, everybody. I'm here and I got my list ready.
All right. Smooth.
What's up, everybody? It's the Best Bot Kid Smooth.
All right. Pick. Well, Cal. I guess he's not there.
No.
Okay. Vic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Contraviction. What else am I supposed to say?
Anything else you want to plug? If you want to
You
plug.
plug your content?
Oh, I didn't know if y'all want me to plug in the
Yeah. Free plugs.
at the end or oh, okay.
Free plugs.
Well, I do video game content. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I post videos on YouTube, and I'm currently working on some video game documentaries currently. That's about it.
All right, cool. Jack.
Hey, what's poppin', everybody? It's me, Joy-Con Johnny. Wahoo! Y'all know the vibes.
You so
Y'all know
corny.
the vibes.
You corny, bro.
Yeah.
And
Switch gang out here.
our special guest, we have the creator of God of War, Twisted Metal, Kinetica. Did you make Kinetica?
I worked on Kinetica for about 6 months. We finished Twisted Metal Black, and we were in a little phase where the internal team was trying to get off Kinetica and move on to God of War, and they lost their designer. So I came on at the back end and did some design work, and we wrapped that up.
Okay.
But that wasn't really my game. I just helped out.
Okay, that was a super underrated game, by the way, for people who didn't play it during the PS2 era. Also, Drawn to Death and a few others. David Jaffe.
Yep, indeed. What's up? Nice to be here. I appreciate you having me.
All right, cool. So we just gonna get right into it.
Smooth have intro?
Oh, Smooth? My bad.
No, I said mine.
Okay.
Oh, did you? All right.
Yeah, it was just Cal didn't say his yet, but I don't think he's here at the moment. So yeah, we gonna get right into it. So this past week, Jack got a little bit tilted. We saw him off the rocker. He got hit off his rocker this week because it was pretty much confirmed that MLB The Show, at least by 2021, would be going to other platforms. In the press release that the MLB released, and in the release, of course, because Sony is petty like that, they didn't want them to state what platforms it's coming to. But we know it's going to Xbox. If you're gonna make a baseball game go multi-platform with the relationship that Xbox has with North America, you got to put it on Xbox. And Jack, he definitely got tilted about this. He had a response. Jaffe had a response, but I want to start.
Is Jack the guy who made that video?
Yep, that's him. That's
yeah,
Jack.
absolutely.
Oh, I was worried about I thought he was maybe, I thought he was maybe having a stroke or some such shit. But okay, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I want Jack to start off with why did you react this way? What was your reaction? Why did you feel this way? Explain yourself, and then Jaffe can
I'm gonna explain why I felt this way, right? Because for the past week and a half, 2 weeks, we've been getting word that PlayStation is moving. You know, my preferred platform, PlayStation. They moving spooky out in these streets, man. You know, first Horizon Zero Dawn was rumored to come to PC, which these rumors resurfaced today or yesterday. They resurfaced, and it's looking like it's some credence to them rumors. So I wasn't really feeling that, right? Then the day of the MLB announcement, that morning, I woke up till Xbox Live is now officially on PlayStation. You can use Xbox Live sign in for Minecraft, right? Okay, cool. I'm just seeing a lot of spooky shit with PlayStation, right? So how we gonna cap off today? I was tweeting rage and all that. People, Jack Moon shut up. I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm just gonna wait until something else crazy happens. Then I'm gonna respond, right? It only took 10 hours for them to say, hey, guess what else we doing? We putting MLB The Show every goddamn where. And like, I'm just like, well, goddamn. So the reason I felt like that, it was not necessarily because of the MLB shit. I understand why they might have had to do it. But at the same time, overall, they looking like the next Xbox out this month. Like, I don't want them, my whole thing, bro. And I know Jaffe didn't even see all this. My whole thing about this, I don't want them to be the next Xbox.
Okay, but what do you mean
all I'm
by
saying
that?
is, if they keep Last of Us, Horizon, and Spider-Man exclusive, I'm not tripping.
That's a good point.
Gotta be some
Are they
exclusives.
though?
I mean, we don't have any indication that they're not.
I don't know about
Spider-Man. I don't know about Spider-Man.
But Jack, you have to explain why is it bad? Because people are gonna. Why is it bad if those things go multi-plat? Like even MLB The Show. If this is a sign of things to come, why do you think it's bad?
I said, MLB The Show might necessarily not be a problem, but like I said, slippery slope. You give them an inch, they take them out. Oh, we got MLB. Can we get Spider-Man next? Can we get God of War next? And let's just say they bring out. Well, they gonna bring out MLB. If it do crazy fucking numbers, they gonna be like, all right, let's just start releasing all our games natively on PC. Fuck PS now. And what's gonna happen? They gonna devalue their brand just like the Xbox did. That's how I feel.
Okay, so you feel putting the games on other platforms devalues it?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Jaffe, and you like to respond?
Yeah,
to that?
I didn't know Jack worked for Sony and was concerned about
I'm worried about. Yes. Have you seen Xbox recently? I'm worried.
I have, but it's got nothing to do with Xbox's problem. This generation has everything to do with their first party support being really bad in terms of my understanding is they were doing a lot of micromanaging their teams and external teams from up in Washington State. These guys put out a bunch of substandard, non-competitive first-party titles. I don't think there's no indication that Sony's in danger of anything like that would devalue the Sony brand. But so at the very top of it, let me just say, I get that you do. I get that maybe people who listen to your podcast do, and I can appreciate that. As a 48-year-old man, I can't fathom why anybody gives a fuck what box wins. Okay. But I get you do. I get you care about that for some reason that I don't understand. I never will. If you're a kid on a playground that's parents can only afford one box, I get that. But once you're able to work and get a job, if you just buy whatever you fucking want to buy, but fine, fair enough. Let's assume it matters. Right. So in that sense, and it's like you say, Jack, because I reached out to you and I was like, is this guy kidding? And because if he's kidding, I get it. People want rage clicks and that's fun and all that shit. And you're like, no, dude, I'm not kidding. I said, all right, then, yeah. And then I said, well, you must have some data that no one else has. And you're like, no, I don't. And so that's when I said, and to your face, I'll say, and I said you had to reach out and offer you an apology because I called you a moron. I don't think, of course, I don't actually think you're a moron, but do I think, and now you're kind of walking it back a bit, which I do appreciate. No. I'm not joking because if you watch Jack's video, there is no sense of, I get why they're doing this. So if you understand why Sony was doing the MLB deal, if you or I were executives with Sony, we would have agreed to this deal because the understanding is that they were going to walk MLB away from Sony and it was going to go multi-platform anyway. So if you really do value Sony, they're basically saying, shit, look at all this money we can make now and we don't have to lose the brand. What other choice did they have? But it sounds like you're in agreement with that in terms of MLB, you get why they did it. And if you were sitting in an executive boardroom, you would have agreed to it, correct?
It depends. I mean, like I said, it depends because what's to say this is the only thing they gonna do? That's what I'm saying. Like,
So,
Well, no, I'm just talking about the MLB deal because
yeah, okay,
MLB.
like I said, this is the thing though, and this is what I was trying to tell you. This is why I didn't get mad at you for calling me a moron. That clip you seen was not the whole video. That video was like 40 some odd minutes long. I said that in the video. See,
How long was that clip?
Like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 40 something minutes long. The video.
No. My overall video was like 40 minutes, but
you know the fucking Irishman's 3 hours. You did a third of your movie was goddamn. I didn't watch the whole fucking thing.
No, I feel that.
So Jack, let me ask you. So why do you think because you're saying this from a consumer, how would this affect you from a consumer point if everything goes multi-plat? Because that's the bigger thing that you need to explain.
I also feel
That was about to be my question.
I also feel developing for a closed box system. It just like I feel that PlayStation first party games shine because they were designed for the PlayStation, and we seen how shit that's developed for multiplayer. We just see how it worked, man. I can say them. I
think I was gonna say, I think you, out of all the games you mentioned, it would not surprise me because of the deal if Marvel's not looking at this and going, you know what?
And that's why I said that too. I said, yeah.
I think you may be right. I'm not saying there's any rumors on the wind to that effect, but out of all the games Sony makes, I could see them saying, look, fellas, we got a great thing going with Insomniac. Once this contract runs its course, which let's say it's at the end of Spider-Man 2, can you give us an MLB deal? I could totally see that, but I don't see how that's a problem. But I think you're right that if you're reading the tea leaves, that's possible.
See, me personally, I think when it comes to stuff like a Spider-Man, like a Star Wars, and like sports games, like I don't understand how that like exclusives like that on work. I would think things like that belong like everywhere.
They got a mass appeal, of course, but
yeah, but like when I think Spider-Man, I'm thinking Spider-Man, Disney, Marvel. Like I'm not thinking like, oh, PlayStation.
Well, but I mean that's how you do business. I mean, exclusives drive everything, right? I mean, if you look at Netflix for a while were the only place you could watch you couldn't watch Daredevil anywhere but Netflix either. I mean, Sony would be wise to keep it if they could, but Marvel's probably going to come and say, hey, you know what? As great as the Insomniac games are, let's go multi-plat with this, and hopefully Sony will stay on board, and they might.
Jimmy, what the hell?
Jimmy, what the hell, bro?
Jimmy,
I think he turned on Netflix as you mentioned it. You what the fuck?
I thought you were just whenever somebody wins the argument, you play music for him. I thought I was doing pretty good.
Wow,
what the
that's
hell?
crazy.
Okay, so I mean, MLB The Show was the only like IP that Sony had exclusive that I'm like, this doesn't feel like it quite fits in as smoothly as all the other games, right? It just seems like something that they kind of like business wise felt smart about and they fell into. But
I mean, they will be going to PC though. I think you're right about that. I don't think anybody would be surprised if Horizon ends up on PC for sure.
All right.
And then Jack would really lose it.
I don't. Can you explain that, Jack? Why do you? What? Seriously, what is it that bothers you so much? I mean, Sony's DNA is their developers and their great management of those developers. The games are still going to be great. What does it matter?
Jack sees a correlation between like Xbox games being on PC and them being not great, but not even.
I don't know, man. I just think overall, as time goes along, these systems are losing their identity. I just think it's bad for gaming. I got a love for traditional console gaming. I don't want to see it go nowhere, but I could just see as the years go along, everybody's going to be gaming on PC. And I think as a result of that, these devs are going to, like, a lot of PC exclusives, they trash, dog. I think I don't want the next God of War to look like goddamn Diablo, bro. Like, I don't know.
But here's the thing, right? Here's the argument against that, Jack. If you understand and trust these Sony developers, you should understand like them going multi-plat wouldn't necessarily change anything they do or how they develop their quality of games. I don't think nothing would change on their end. I don't think so.
I don't know.
Like I get you. I get your argument of why you wanted to stay on PlayStation in that ecosystem, right? I think there's a certain level of pride that the Sony developers have. And you feel like people have to buy their the PS4, and they have the best, the reputation of the best exclusives and everything like that. But it going to another platform isn't just
But
instantly
this is the
suddenly going
other
to
thing,
change
though,
that.
right? This is the other thing, though, right? What is the point of PlayStation Now? I actually purchased. I thought PlayStation Now was just for this. Like, if you own a PC or a different platform, they don't allow it on Switch or Xbox. But eventually, PS Now would be available on a multitude of goddamn devices, and you can, stream your games. I thought that's what it was meant for. But I guess
Well, actually, PlayStation Now is meant for, like, they have PS1, PS2, PS3 games available if you don't want to purchase it for you to play on your PS4. I only know because I had to be the tester for it. So
it's just meant for backwards compatibility.
But that thing,
no, PS Now is so much more than backwards compatibility. PS Now, everything is a lot of people. I'm not saying you guys are, but a lot of people get streaming and subscription services mixed up. PS Now is eventually going to be a direct competitor to Game Pass, which is probably the best fucking deal in video games right now, and will probably be one of the key reasons next generation is won or lost based on which one of these subscription services is properly managed. So PS Now is heading towards that. It's definitely not primarily a backwards compatibility system, although it certainly serves that function.
Yep, agreed.
he basically explained it in like 2 sentences.
Yeah, I mean, so
I mean, because I love those things, man. Look, I'm a huge Game Pass fan, and I would be a huge PS Now fan if they'd get their shit together. And I think they eventually will be forced to. Even Jim Ryan was saying the PS Now that you see today, and it's changed drastically over the last 4 months, is not going to be the PS Now that we see in a year, because they are going to have to do some serious catching up to the value of Game Pass. There's just no way.
There's a lot of crashes and lags with the PS Now too.
yeah,
Are there really?
Yes.
there's some latency issues.
Like the input lag is like a minute like a second and a half.
Well, yeah, but see that okay, but that's the problem. There's a guy in your chat right now named Bray, and it sounds like you're getting a little confused too. It's got nothing to do with streaming. PS Now does streaming and subscription services, but it's important to keep those two things separate. PS Now, Game Pass is not streaming right now. PS Now is streaming and can be subscription as well.
Right.
I'm only talking about subscription. So if anybody's sitting around going, "Oh, there's a lag issue. I have bad internet. I don't like streaming," that's irrelevant. We're not going to be in a That's right. We're not going to be in a streaming world for 5-10 years, although we eventually will. But we're not talking streaming. We're just talking We're talking Netflix for games, basically, which is what Game Pass is doing brilliantly. So there would be no lag.
But really, back to with the MLB thing, right? Because this isn't clear. Will all the other platforms that are getting MLB The Show be getting the same game developed by San Diego?
Are you saying what they ported by somebody else?
Yeah, exactly. Or will the version for the other? Yeah. Like
my guess, if I could speak to that, because I've done online games with San Diego. There is a lot of infrastructure in terms of matchmaking, monetization, back end. I imagine it would be, and also potentially crossplay. I can't say this for sure, but I imagine it would be a relatively pain in the ass, and Sony would be having to opening up their proprietary backend code to a lot of other developers to say, hey, get this working on Xbox, get this working on Switch, get this working on Stadia or whatever. I don't know any of this for sure in regards to who's developing the ports, but my guess would be that they would be all done through Sony or managed through Sony.
Okay. Is this would be the first time, I guess, in the history where a Sony first party studio is publishing something on the Xbox? Would this be the first time ever?
The bigger question should be, do you need a PS Now account?
You mean a PlayStation Plus?
Yeah, a PS Plus
I'm wondering that too. That's what I'm wondering.
No, that doesn't make they're not gonna, Xbox is not gonna require you to have a PS Now account to play. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, if you have online, plus. I mean, because you're signing in to PlayStation's account to play online, right?
Yeah, but that's a top layer. I can't imagine they're actually going to say if you're on Switch, you have to pay, what is it now, $9 a month in order to just play this one game?
No, not so much to pay, not so much to play, because think about it, like Minecraft.
Oh, you just mean the account.
The account.
Oh yeah, I don't know. That's a good point.
You know, like how Minecraft, what is it called?
MLB The Show doesn't have his own account, or is it just tied to PlayStation accounts when you play that game?
I mean, you're on the PlayStation Network, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, would you be running on PlayStation Network or you're running on Xbox Live?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, it's totally solvable, but I don't. They certainly haven't announced it. I mean, does it matter? I guess with my question.
No, it's just curiosity, I guess.
Yeah, more than anything.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we covered that MLB topic. I think we can move on. So Redbox is no longer renting games out.
Sucks.
Wow.
Oh yeah, because people keep finessing it, right?
Whatever the reason is, hey man, I'm a little bit sad because I was able to dodge the bullet with Death Stranding and just get that from Redbox. So.
Oh, you rented that?
Yeah, I got that from Redbox. So yeah, that's over with now.
I played it for about 45 minutes, got it from Redbox, took it back the next day. Yeah, I was bored of it.
Yeah. So what other way does GameFly still exist?
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So that would be our only option to like really rent games, I guess, left.
No, I don't rent games.
Takes so long to get a game from them now.
Oh, I got a quick story because this happened to me a few months ago. I rented out a game, and I kid you not, when I opened it up, someone literally took the time to cut out a piece of paper like a disc, and they wrote with ink for the inside part. So when it scans in, it reads like a disc when it's actually a piece of fucking paper. So
they do. Yeah.
Oh wow,
they do that with Redbox
sucks.
a lot too.
Yeah, they do that a lot. Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. I had to tell them like, I want my money back because.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. How do you get your money back from Redbox?
I had to contact them.
Jesus, that sucks.
Yeah.
So let me ask.
Send them a picture to their email because they thought I was fucking joking. I'm like, no, there's a piece of paper in here. There is no game.
Maybe that's why they're doing it. Because I mean, I wasn't aware there was a finessing process with Redbox games that didn't apply to movies. But maybe gamers are just bigger assholes.
There's people that they gonna rent every game up out of there and put a piece of paper in replacement. Yeah, sell the disc.
Jesus. But what do you think of this though? Because if you remember when PS Now first launched, they were doing digital rentals and they were way overpriced. But if Sony comes out and they say, look, okay, we're not going to be doing the day one on PS Now because we're going to stick to this idea that our exclusives are, at least for the moment and maybe forevermore, higher value than the Xbox ones. If they come out and say in 6 months we'll drop on PlayStation Now, but in the 6 month window from day one we'll be renting these things, so you can you could digitally rent God of War 2 for like $4 or $3.99 a day, but after 24 hours it's gone. What would you think about, if they did that first 6 months with a rental and then it dropped on PS Now?
I wouldn't have an issue with that. I wouldn't have an issue with that.
That'd be kind of dope.
Well, me personally, I'd rather have just the physical copy.
Yeah.
He said if you ain't trying to get that, though, that's pretty much what he's saying.
I mean, they would make a ton of money without question. Everybody would rent the game. But I mean, long term, is that what they want? The sales would drop dramatically.
Yeah,
no, because the rent would be like what, temporary?
Yeah, it would be a day.
A day? Bro,
if you make it $3, $4.90, yeah, they'll do that.
People could beat the game if you allow them to rent it too long.
Yeah, but that's anything.
But you're paying for the rental though.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but what's the price? What, $4.99 for the day?
Yes. You have to keep renting it, giving money just
bro.
so you can.
The goal is
that
to
ain't gonna work.
buy the game. Like you would rent it.
That ain't gonna work with
buy
stuff like Games Pass. They will want a monthly subscription, and you just get access to a library.
Yeah, I'm just saying that if they're gonna have I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it's gonna come eventually. Is what he's saying. Like 6 months.
I mean, eventually Sony is gonna have to answer to the complaint of Game Pass drops day one. Mm-hmm. They're gonna have to do something.
Thank you, man. I was saying this last night. Thank you, man. This is what I'm talking about. See what I'm saying? PlayStation is gonna have to start coming with them features. This is what I've been saying. They're gonna have to come with features like Xbox.
I mean, we admit that's the one thing Sony is lacking in, is they haven't been like as forward thinking when it comes to features, as Xbox. You definitely agree with that. I mean,
PC is one of them. And PC is one of them.
I'm still waiting on I want to see who's going to allow what is it? Was it gifting that I was thinking about? You can't.
Oh yeah, they've been.
Yeah, they said they're gonna have that. They said
like gifting and also digital refunds on like.
For me, I was saying digital trade-ins.
Yeah, that too. Digital trade-ins.
I know that sounds crazy, but there's been like polls where they've been trying to see who would be interested in that. It's been crazy.
It's a difficult thing to figure out, but they definitely do digital trade-ins.
Yeah.
I think whoever figures it out first, that will be like a real big advantage. Oh,
Wait, it would sell back the license to the game?
Yeah, you sell back the license to the game for a fee.
What happens if you want to rebuy the game?
Buy it again.
And you buy it again like a dumbass.
just buy it the same way, yeah.
Like you do in the store, yeah. Because
but the thing is, if it's a digital trade-in, the value on it is going to be stupid low. You know what I'm saying? So like 10%, 5% back on whatever you purchase. But I mean, if you got like 400 games, like I got like 400 games, bro. I'll sell like 20 of them.
Value.
12. You sell like 100 games at like 5 or 10%, bro. You can get a couple games.
Okay. Let me see what else we got to talk about. So let's get into the Xbox Series X.
Oh, snaps.
So it was revealed at the Game Awards. I was surprised about that because I didn't think Microsoft would give Keighley that type of announcement. They threw him a bone with that one. That was unexpected. So first, we can talk about the specs shortly. But what do y'all think about the name itself first?
Terrible.
It's masterful.
I think it makes sense.
Here's the thing.
I'm dead serious.
I spoke with. I don't want to say that. Anyway,
a source. Say you spoke with a source.
Yeah, you look at him.
Anyway, the point is the console is just called Xbox. It's not like Xbox Series X and all that stuff like that. The series is basically the power name. So like they're gonna come out with multiple consoles in the future, like a mid-gen upgrade like the X, but it'll be like Xbox Series X2 or Series 2 or whatever it is. Basically, the series is just a number and the X is the power. They're eventually actually probably going to come out with the S series as well, and the S series will probably be Lockhart. You know what I'm saying? Which is the cheaper version of Xbox, but a little bit less powerful in comparison to the Series X version, which is basically Anaconda. So that's the way they're looking at it, and that's the way they're trying to design going forward in the future. Like I wouldn't be surprised if the Xbox after next gen's Xbox is Xbox Series X, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the way they're looking at it. Like
Series Y.
Yeah, like PCs. Like you got to think of it like how we got PCs is how they kind of.
Does it come with a fucking decoder ring so I can know what the fuck I'm buying? It's horrible. It is utter horseshit. Like it makes no sense. It's confusing the audience. It is absolutely. I think the box looks great, and I'm excited for it. I'll be getting it day one. It's the first time I've ever bought an Xbox console day one. But the title doesn't make any fucking sense. You're a parent going in to buy your parent a Xbox. Like,
Mr. Jaffe.
So it's like a Wii. That's what it's telling you.
What kind of phone are you using, sir?
I'm using a Blue Yeti.
No, a phone. No, what kind of
Cell
phone?
phone.
What smartphone?
Not
do you
microphone. You mean cell phone? Yeah.
You prove nothing. It's shitty too. Here's what I'll tell you. It is a big iPhone from last year. I think it's a 10. Is it an XR? Is it an S? Who the fuck knows? I don't know. Just because they're doing it doesn't make it work. It's just
no. But you walked out with the latest phone at the time.
The X is just it's the class basically. It's just
I understand the logic behind it. I'm saying it's not a very user-friendly, consumer-friendly way of naming products that you're basically asking for $500 for. It's confusing.
It's not the most simple thing. We have to admit that, like, whether or not it'll really. I mean, it could, like Contra said, it could be the Wii U and the Wii U all over again, where people thought it was peripheral. It doesn't make it clear that it's different.
Let's put it this way: you guys have a video game podcast. You guys are in the fucking weeds, right?
Yeah,
I've worked in video games for 23 years so far. I have a video game stream. I'll probably go back to working in video games. And over Christmas, I was going, "Hey, I want to get that $149 Xbox that's digital." And someone's like, "Oh, you mean the SAD?" I'm like, "I don't fucking what? What the fuck is the SAD?" It's confusing. It's bad. It's bad marketing.
I do think they make a little bit too many models. I think so. But I mean, the name could have been simpler, and it doesn't like roll off the tongue simple.
Yeah, it does. Xbox Series X.
Xbox Series X is not rolling off the tongue smooth. Stop this.
They calling it the sex.
Yeah, some people are calling it the Xbox Sex or the Sex Box.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's stupid, but it's just Xbox. That's all it is. It's just Xbox.
I mean, like, We'll have to see. I mean, you could walk into the store and say, I want the newest Xbox. I guess that could work, but like for the super casuals,
wouldn't do that, and then they ass just gonna give her an Xbox One.
But why do people believe that if somebody goes and asks for, chances are they could be walking into a store looking for an Xbox One X and mistakenly getting an Xbox Series X, because it's not like they're going to be having these Xbox ones like mass promoted, like the latest Xbox. No, the new consoles are going to be the one that's going to be like on front shelves and everything. Like I don't think it's going to be that confusing when it comes to buying the next generation.
But what about when the other Xbox Series comes out? Like there's 2 more series coming, right?
No, it's going to be one more. What the Lockhart, the Series S is probably going to be white and a little bit smaller.
Like, because even me, who we are absolute nerds, I couldn't tell you which one is the Lockhart, Anaconda, or the
because you're not in the know when it comes to the Xbox.
Smooth. I literally spend my whole days, aside from when I'm at work, in this gaming shit, and I don't know which one is which.
In gaming, but not Xbox.
Oh, so
but Smooth. But if he can't tell what Jaffe said makes sense, I mean, casual parents are gonna have the same problem.
Like I don't know which one is the Megatron, the Anaconda, and the Voltron. Like I don't know, but fam, I don't know which one is which.
Well, you're not supposed to know that because those aren't marketable names. Those are just code names for like freaking even beta testers.
Even after it comes out,
I fucking remember Scarlet and Lockhart a hell of a lot better than I remember. Xbox X Series 1-3. Fuck that shit. You know what makes sense? PlayStation Pro. Simple as fuck. It makes total sense.
I guarantee you a year from now, you would know what the series is.
Oh, great. Then we're good. But if we're based on you're asking what I think of the name right now, the name they publicly unveiled. This was not a developers behind the scene video we were watching. This was what they put on a public show that we assume is watched by at least a couple of million people and a lot more over the internet. They basically publicly said, this is the Xbox Series X. And it's confusing. When I saw it for the first time the other night, I was like, wait, are there 3 of these things? The word series indicates plural.
Yep.
So are we talking about a bunch of these, or is that the name of that box they just showed, the little computer tower? I mean, it was a very confusing reveal.
That's a good point.
Just to talk about the specs, quick overview, because we don't want to get too deep into it. 12 teraflops with the GPU, 4 times the CPU speed of the Xbox One X, as they claimed. It's fully backwards compatible. That means you could play Xbox, the original OG Xbox. What else? The controller's gonna have a share button. They said it's gonna be super quiet. What do y'all think about all of those details and the form factor? You know, how it looks like a small PC case with the form factor.
I want to say something real quick. A lot of people didn't know because I was one of them. A lot of people didn't know the reason that thing is standing up is because it actually has legs on the bottom. So it's a lot of people didn't know that it has legs on the bottom.
I heard you could lay it down.
Yeah,
too,
it could go horizontal.
You could, but it's for air cooling.
Yeah,
that's why they have it set up that way.
Yeah, that's why the vents at the top like that. Yeah.
The controllers are backwards compatible as well for Xbox One.
Oh, okay.
So like you can use the Xbox One peripherals on the new Xbox.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And the CPU is targeting 3.5 gigahertz.
Right. That's where the clock. That's where the clock's
I don't mind the way it looks. I actually like the way it looks.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind. Like we've been seeing all the memes and everything like that, but nobody's doing it out of like, like, oh, it's trash or anything like that. It's literally just plain and basic, and I like the way it looks. It's simple. Yeah.
And 16 gigs of RAM.
The way it's made, you could just tell from the form factor that they're trying to make it, like they say, fast as hell, powerful as hell. So
yeah,
can't be mad at it.
16 gigs of RAM, 3 gigs for the operating system.
Right, and the rest for gaming. So it's looking like from technical standpoint, it's looking like a great console. Now,
and it's using a SSD for the people.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's this model or the other one that's gonna have like NVMe for the solid state drive.
It's that model.
It's this model.
Yeah.
So hold on, wait. Okay, see, this is where so NVMe, like having that in a solid state drive is not cheap. That like increases the price of solid state drive. So, and we assumed all these consoles was gonna start at $500.
They're gonna take a massive hit on that.
They have to be taking a loss with this.
They're taking it. It's gonna be 500. They're not gonna go above 6. 6 is a dead zone. They know what they're doing. Phil is trying to. He's gonna pump out a bunch of games. I'm hearing they got like 16 exclusives.
Not at launch.
I'm not. No, not at launch. I'm not saying that launch.
Studios.
I'm not saying that launch. But I'm saying over the course of the year and some change, they're gonna have like 16 exclusives for this console, basically.
Okay.
And they're really putting a lot into this one particular console to start, and then they'll release the Series S, which is the Lockhart console later on down the line. But I don't know. They're really trying to push this thing.
Wait, so the most powerful one is coming out first, right?
Yeah, the most powerful
coming out
one's
at the
coming
same
out first.
time.
This not for a regular gamer though. This one.
No, this one is for basically the same people who bought the Xbox One X. Yeah, the enthusiast. Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. I thought this was gonna be the basic one, and the other ones was gonna be like
at 600, bro. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. It's not clear.
But who says it's gonna be 600?
It's probably gonna be.
You heard the shit that they got in it.
I think it's gonna be 600.
There is no way this box. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be less than 500.
No, it's not gonna be less. It's gonna be. I'm telling you, it's gonna be $499.
It's gonna be $499 like that.
It's gonna be $499.
Yeah,
yep.
I agree.
That's
And
the sweet spot.
the One X will probably be the entry for the time, right?
The One S probably is gonna have to be like
the entry.
Yeah, it'd be like $299.
All right,
they're probably gonna.
I'm thinking $499
because they don't make the OG Xbox no more. So all you have is the Slim, which will probably be $99, and then you got the One X that'll probably be like $200 or $149 or something like that.
Nah, they ain't dropping the MSRP.
Nah, because the Lockhart
it's too close to the new one.
Not the Lockhart is only going to be slightly more powerful than the X.
No,
it is. No. It's going to be 4. They saying
don't count don't do the teraflop count because it's running circles around the X.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, even then, it's still not like massively more powerful than the X. The warning could be like
close. It's still close.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So if you can't turn around and sell a console that's exponentially weaker than the Anaconda for 400, nobody buying that. It's got to be like
that's true.
It's got to be like $299, which means you got to lower the X to like either $249 or $199.
See, that's the thing. I think the X is going to be more so $299, and I think the Lockhart is going to be $399. And then I just believe for some reason I got this gut feeling that they could sell the Series X for like $600.
So here's the bigger question, because all this power going to be irrelevant unless we know what happens. How is Microsoft Studios? How are they going to do next generation?
Did you see Hellblade 2, sir?
But we know about Ninja Theory because we seen what the shit they was doing before they was even with Xbox. So what about the rest of them?
Yeah,
well, Turn 10 is already prepping Forza 8, which will be a launch title.
Okay, that's typical. We're racing in circles.
We saw Halo Infinite, and it's going to look.
We didn't see anything smooth. Okay, we didn't. Go ahead.
Okay, and we know the initiative is going to show something crazy. It's almost time for Playground to show something.
Wait. Let's slow down. All right, kid, let's slow down. Kid. Slow down for a second. We're not seeing nothing from the initiative. They just started. We're not seeing nothing. What we got right now for Xbox, we know there's 4 games that's going to be out for next gen. You got Hellblade 2, you got Halo Infinite, you got Forza Motorsport 8, and you got Rare's new game Everwild.
Yeah.
Then you got Playground Games game that they should show next year.
That's a good lineup. That's not bad at all.
If they have Fable, it could be that open world RPG. Obsidian has another RPG that they have not shown. Not that Honey, I Shrunk the Kids game. That's a side project. They actually have another RPG that they haven't shown. And
well, they're probably also doing Outer Wilds probably upgrade as well.
It's possible. That is possible.
Yeah.
And then NXL is working on a new project, but I don't know about them. To me, they seem so PC. They're such a PC studio. I don't really see them making something big, third-party open world
outside of
game
the game
or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and then everybody else to me at this point is more like AA, like Compulsion Games, Double Fine. State of Decay they actually may be going AAA. Because they're opening up a brand new studio in New Orleans and they're building up. So who knows what the next State of Decay may look like. But other than that, everything else should be like mid-tier AA titles. And then you got the Initiative, which is the big studio that's working on something massive.
What?
As long as I get my
22,
Fable, I'll be
23.
happy because it's been a long time since we got a updated Fable game.
And the bigger question is, what third-party support will the X have? Whether they have exclusive, timed exclusive, second-party exclusives, because I'm sure they're gonna have something like that. That's what we don't know. Kind of like that Godfall game for PS5.
I remember Smooth saying he doesn't like those type of things. He had a problem with those on PlayStation.
Okay, Shannon Sharp.
I just remember, didn't Smooth have a problem with when PlayStation was getting all those deals this generation?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. Here's the thing. There's all right. The type of I'm not a fan of content. It's locking content behind its exclusivity.
Hold on, bro.
What's up? What
you
up?
can't say that as an Xbox fan, bro.
Wait, dude.
Xbox
You're talking as
formed
if you knew me in the 360 generation.
Oh, wait a minute. Xbox literally formed their identity off second party deals. Like, come on, bro.
See, that's not my problem. Is like, for example, like with Call of Duty on PlayStation getting a certain mode, like would Destiny be doing on PlayStation and just completely shunning the Xbox out
For a whole year, yeah.
Like yeah,
Hey,
to
man,
the point where it's not
it
even
be like that.
worth
It
it
be
to
like
play,
that.
because by the time it comes to the Xbox, the next game is out. Like it's crazy. Like stuff like that. I feel like, all right, if you're gonna do that, then charge me less for the platform I'm playing on. Don't charge me the same amount that the PlayStation gets. Charge me $10 less since I'm not getting a portion of that content.
But that takes
They
away
pay
from
for them deals, though.
yeah, that takes away from the exclusivity part.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if you're not paid for it, it's just you're paying less to not have something that's not exclusive to war. I mean, but it is what it is.
But I don't care about like games being held back for like a year or games not coming to a platform. That's different. That like, but if you're telling me I'm getting the same game, but because I'm playing on this platform, I don't have like, for example, a special mission or something like that. I don't care about cosmetics or anything like that. But when it's like playable things, that's what irks my nerves. But
well, here's the good thing. Microsoft is definitely trying to keep those games exclusive in this gen. So, I mean, as far as
What you mean by
Xbox,
exclusive, though?
as far as like Xbox console exclusives, they're trying to keep all of that exclusive. Like all the games that they produce, they're not trying to put nothing
like
on.
not coming to the Switch or the
Yeah, not coming to the Switch.
Oh, Halo
or
to the
anything like
Switch.
that.
Yeah, there was a rumor about Halo to the Switch that didn't sound right.
Or like Outer Worlds 2
I'm not playing Halo
or
on
Hellblade 2
Nintendo.
on the PlayStation 5. Like that's not happening.
Oh, that's trash.
Okay.
That just feels wrong to play Halo on a Switch.
no, they can get Halo.
Okay,
they can get Spartan Strike and Spartan Assault.
This is another issue I got though, right? Now, Xbox, they always saying better together and feel fat head ass. Games should be everywhere. There shouldn't be a barrier. Play where you want, when you want, where you want. Shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why is it when they actually get some hot looking games, they want to restrict them? Then what's going on with them? You offering us all this other dumb shit. Like, come on, man.
Yo, honestly, like I can't answer that because I'm not a fan of exclusives like going to other like consoles. Like I'm over the PC bull crap because there's nothing nobody can do about it. Those dorks will just be like PC gamers to me, but yeah, I'm not a big fan. Like I didn't care to see, even though I don't give a crap about really Ori and Super Lucky's Tale, I didn't care to see it go to the Switch. But like those aren't games I wasn't even really playing like that on my Xbox.
Ori's on the Switch?
Yes, it is.
The first one.
The first one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
And that Ori 2 look heat though.
Cool. Look,
Definitely getting
that game's already winning best game director.
Oh
this
yeah,
year.
Ori 2 is gonna win me my 120 frames per second bet against Bond.
Oh yeah, Bond ain't even
What was the bet?
that.
The first 120 frames per second game on the
will
next.
be on Xbox.
That's already rumored to be running in 120 frames too. So
That's a beautiful game. So before we get into the game awards, and we just want to touch on a few other topics. So Forza Horizon 4 is getting a battle royale mode.
Yeah.
What?
That's
It's a
out.
racing.
It's just
It's
racing.
out. Yeah.
It's not bad. It's
Wouldn't
pretty
it be Demolition Derby at that point? Like,
It kind of. It's not like that exactly, but it kind of is in a way.
Is it just
72
racing and people get eliminated if they're losing? I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's like you know how the dome and
Yeah.
the dome in PUBG comes around you. It's like that, but you got like 74 cars or 72 cars, and everyone's racing.
oh, the circle. Yeah, I see what you're
And you got to stay in the circle and not get caught outside the circle. But you can like race other cars and like knock them out or whatever, something like that.
That kind of sounds like Asphalt already did that, kind of.
But Asphalt ain't popular.
Oh, that's all that matters.
It's
All right.
pretty popular still. I mean, Hell, I still play it. They put it on Switch. I bought that.
Yeah, it's on Xbox too.
Fight Night Round 4 is stopping online support after 10 years. We still haven't got another Fight Night game, and probably don't count on it because of all the money that these boxers are probably going to want to have their likeness in the game.
Yep.
So,
They should definitely have another a boxing game or something, because UFC, I can't.
Yeah, they said it's cheaper to make it though.
I don't like the new UFC games that EA does.
Yes, because everybody.
I like the ones before
brain dead.
could you imagine how much Floyd would want to be in that game?
Yeah,
bro?
it costs too much. Yeah,
he alone would probably make them go bankrupt. Like
you make Floyd character like Jordan on NBA Live back in the day, just put a 99.
Yeah,
fake character.
Yeah. Rumor. Well, it's not a rumor no more. I believe it's confirmed. There is a new Bioshock game that's been in development for a few years.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. I still don't know the slander that Infinite called. I think Infinite is the best Bioshock game.
The combat ain't the best.
That combat was fire.
Infinite was cool. It was so predictable. Like I knew the ending.
The thing about Infinite though, it pretty much explained what Bioshock is as a whole series, right? So what are they gonna do with this new game that we don't already know?
Wait, you predicted that what's his name was Booker's daughter from the past and all.
I saw it. I saw that ahead of time though. Like real talk, I'm not even lying. Like I really did. I saw the whole.
That story was mad confusing to the end.
It wasn't confusing to me. The only thing that pissed me off was I still don't know what that bird was. I don't know if that was a person, a mutant. They never explained what it was after you killed it. You know. But yeah.
Hey, you know the twins in that game. The two twins that was in that game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that was the same person from different dimensions? Like from different timelines? I didn't know that until I looked up a YouTube video. I did not know that.
Yeah, there's a YouTube video explaining
what the fuck?
Yeah, the symbolism of them and everything. And this is being made by a new studio called Cloud Chamber under 2K. So
I still think the first
it's not gonna be the same because I love the first one.
Yes, the first one was the best one without question.
Ken Levine left, that was it.
Yeah, Ken isn't gonna be a part of this, so we'll see how it goes.
Damn shame.
Yeah, I'm open, but the first will always be.
It's sad how that team split up. Yeah, I know half that team is at Compulsion Games, right?
Oh, that's why they was comparing the other game to Bioshock. That We Happy Few.
Yeah, We Happy Few. Yeah.
All right, okay. Resident Evil 2 Remake has surpassed the original sales with 5 million copies sold. And also they've with the announcement of Resident Evil 3, they've updated 2 when you play the game now. They've added a trophy there so you can find Jill's letter, because the timeline of 2 and 3 are cross. So I don't think they've updated it for you to actually find Jill's letter yet, but that is coming.
No, it's already there. It's
already there. Okay, and also you can hear Nemesis say stars in the game. So
in the demo.
So that's crazy because I don't know how many times I can't think of a time where a developer went back to patch the game to connect it to the next game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they re-released the demo, by the way. Don't got a time limit no more. So
okay.
If y'all want to play that.
Yeah, that's cool. That was really cool of them to do. Control Expeditions, they're releasing DLC, and it's a free update, and it's like a challenge mode among a few other things. So if you're interested, you can go back and play Control. The thing I wanted to say about this, and I told Jack this, a lot of people don't feel this way, but I hate when DLC comes too long after the game released. A lot of people used to complain, developers, they just kept the DLC just to make money when they could have put it in the original game. If DLC is released, I want it to come immediately after the game, because for me, if it comes months after, I'm not even interested in playing the game no more.
Did you see what that trailer said?
What happened?
That trailer said the first story DLC for that game ain't coming out till March.
It's March, March for the story.
Bro, what the fuck? That's
and that's the thing. The whole developers usually get so much backlash. For withholding DLC, y'all did this on purpose just to make more money. I'm like, listen, I want them to release it as soon as possible.
You just brought up a point though. That does prove that they didn't already have that in the tuck, just waiting to nickel and dime everybody. They actually are making the DLC, so. I don't know. I platinum Horizon Zero Dawn, but I never went back to play, Frozen Wilds because I'm out of once I put down.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Who is this struggling on this boss in Control?
Oh, what you talking
I was
about?
looking at it.
Oh, it's some Control gameplay. Who was that?
They started over like more than 3 times already.
That boss, you mean the twin? The twin?
Yeah.
Was that her doppelganger? That doppelganger wasn't.
Oh no, that's the hardest boss in the game.
Yeah, that doppelganger was not easy. Y'all sleep.
Yeah,
don't do that.
They like jumping all
I
over the place.
I did her 2 times.
Don't do that. The
You weren't playing on hard mode.
Yeah,
man.
I was playing on the hardest difficult. The doppelganger is harder than the final boss in the game.
Oh, that's facts. That's facts.
Don't do that to
the
me.
hardest boss I dealt with was the dude. He's an optional dude, the doctor or something like that.
No.
Bro, I didn't fight him, bro. I gotta go back. I couldn't even find him.
Y'all ain't about to be out here making me look sweet or some shit.
No. You got the doctor at the end.
They trying to expose
Yeah,
you.
the doppelganger. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, and the doppelganger is hard in this game. Okay, half of y'all didn't even do this because this is an optional boss. So y'all not gonna sit here and play me.
No, yeah, that boss kind of difficult, bro. I'm not gonna.
I guarantee you, most people in the comment section didn't even play this boss.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I was like, "Yo, dude, getting wrecked, bro."
Unless y'all beat him, y'all can't say nothing to me. Her doppelganger was no joke. No sleep. But what was I talking about?
DLC.
Oh yeah, I just want them to release DLC as fast as possible.
There's only one no I got for DLC, and a lot of people got on my ass for this on Twitter, but I stand by what I said. If you release a DLC, it needs to have trophies and achievements. I'm sorry. You got to incentivize me to buy your DLC, though. Just doing some bum ass, half ass fucking missions, it's not enough for me, though.
They usually do though, don't they? Usually put it.
Yeah,
they usually
give you
do
achievements. Yeah,
they usually do. But like South Park, they had a lot of DLC, and none of them had trophies, bro. I'm like, why not? I don't understand it.
That's
I don't
probably being lazy. That was probably them being lazy.
I don't like that. Especially when the DLC pack like $40 goddamn dollars. Like, damn, excuse me if I want 2 or 3 trophies in the goddamn DLC. I'm giving you $40 for God's sakes. Like, goddamn.
So for like the 5th year in a row, PlayStation 4 usage on Pornhub is the highest among consoles.
Hold on, what happened?
Of course.
Yo, Jack, don't act like you don't know what's going on.
What happened? No, I don't know what you talking. I don't know.
It was PlayStation Vita, surprisingly.
People watching porn on a Vita?
Hey, what happened?
Wow.
No, I ain't never typed in
Yes,
no
they
porn
are.
on my Vita, huh? No.
Wow.
On the go.
How you watch porn on a handheld, fam? That just seems wrong in all types of ways.
Kids, man. I don't know.
Jack, you a freak.
Don't play. Hey, wait a minute, BG. We remember what happened with you in the porn.
We don't. What are you talking about?
I ain't gonna put you on Front Street. We remember.
We don't.
now,
I don't.
People know now if your kid's going to the bathroom with a Vita, you better go on ahead and turn the Wi-Fi off.
Wow.
Hey, yo.
Delete that search history.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
I didn't know Vitas was popping like that still.
They popping for a reason.
More ways.
Yeah.
Wasn't the game, I guess.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't the game. All right. Yeah. Let's get into I guess the game awards. Let me just run down the winners. Let's go through the winners of each award, and then we'll go to the announcements. So Game of the Year, which was the most important award, you know, if you take this stuff serious. I'm just thankful that it didn't go to Death Stranding. I didn't care about anything else.
Same. Absolutely.
You know, crisis averted. Whew, wipe the fort.
Right.
Yes.
You know, thank the Lord. So that went to Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, which is an actual game with good gameplay. So you know,
Yes.
the gaming industry aren't completely, you know, under Kojima's control. But yeah, that went to Sekiro. Action game, best action game went to Devil May Cry 5. Best action adventure went to Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let me know if y'all have any thoughts on any of these winners. Best art direction went to Control. I thought that was terrible, a terrible winner. Like the Control visuals, like art direction is the most like vanilla. It's so vanilla. But go ahead.
What'd you say?
I thought they was going to choose Gris.
Oh.
A lot of people
I just started playing it. That's pretty dope. The thing about Control, like 95% of the game look the same, but like when you do go into some of the one-off areas, the art design is pretty dope, though.
I
don't know if it's dope enough to win Art of the Year, but I don't know.
Nah.
That's what they decided to do.
Yeah, I thought it was super plain. Like I liked the game, but the art style definitely wasn't it. Best audio design went to Modern Warfare. I thought that definitely deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
Community support went to Destiny 2. I'm gonna skip all the esports stuff. We don't really care about that.
I mean, that's what they did. They blew right through it.
Yeah, they threw it in the pre-show.
As they should.
What's multiplayer?
We'll get to that.
All right.
Best family game, which was all Nintendo games, went to Luigi's Mansion 3. Best fighting game went to Super Smash Bros. Some people are upset about that because they still claim that Smash Bros. Isn't a fighting game.
Well, let's talk about that for a second. So there was a lot of people, I don't know if they was being sarcastic or not about Jump Force being in the category. I don't even know why that was nominated in the first place. Yeah. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was like a meme pick, like people wanted to win for like, yeah.
Yeah, it was. I think they just really wanted to have 5 nominees really bad, so they're like, "Fuck it, let's put Jump Force in." Oh
wow. Yeah.
Moving on to the next award, best fresh indie game went to Disco Elysium. Game direction went to Death Stranding. Games for Impact went to Gris. Best independent game, Disco Elysium. Best multiplayer game went to Apex Legends. Best
you thought Division 2 was gonna win?
Nah, I wanted to see.
Oh.
Best narrative went to Disco Elysium. Best ongoing game, Fortnite. Best performance went to Mads Mikkelsen. Best role-playing game, Disco Elysium. Best score in music went to Death Stranding. I still feel like Kojima cheats when it comes to that category.
No, that music was heat, bro.
But it's not original. It's not original to Death Stranding.
Some of it is.
How much?
I don't fucking know.
He got a whole bunch of like award-winning songs in there.
That music was nice, bro.
Nah. Kojima be like going to get award-winning games and put that shit in his games and be winning. Like
it was only one song that I felt was out of place in that game, but other than that, I really liked it.
All right, I'll let him have that. Best sports racing game went to Crash Team Racing.
What?
Yeah, I was pretty shocked about that one too.
What the fuck? Okay.
Hey man, I told you I don't sleep on Crash, bro. Crash Team Racing.
Fucking garbage, dog.
Yeah, okay.
Goddamn.
Yeah, you don't know nothing. Best strategy game went to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Best VR/AR game went to Beat Saber, and that's pretty much all the categories. So let's go to the announcements. So we this is not going to be in chronological order or anything, but we got Hellblade 2, as we know. Thoughts on Hellblade 2?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be heat, bro. And when Microsoft funded them back, and I expect it to be a way bigger game, not as linear. And I expect the combat to be more fleshed out. It's looking to be a banger, man. Looking to be a banger.
I was gonna say the same thing. I'm like, the first game, I think we had a $10 million budget, and that was just them scraping money together. And it was
hey, you guys, it's Jaffe. I'm gonna have to take off, but thanks for having me on the show. I apprate it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, appreciate you coming through, Jaffe.
No doubt.
All right, bye. Talk to you soon. See you guys.
All right, later.
All right.
Hellblade.
Yeah, they had like a $10 million budget, and it was considered a AA game, not even like a AAA title. So you could imagine they probably have a way larger budget than that. A lot of freedom, and it's going to be on next gen console, so it's probably going to be bananas.
Bro, look at this weapon wheel meme shit.
He on it already?
That's actually funny. Okay, I gotta retweet that.
We saw Godfall, which also got Jack Move tilted because he was upset that a multi-plat was the first PlayStation 5 game to be showed off. You acting different nowadays. You acting scared.
This is what I was upset about. Not the fact that it was a multi-plat. The fact that the very first PS5 announced game is it ain't even a looter. It's a looter slasher, right? It's not even made by Gearbox. They published the game, but it's some other honky tonk fucking. It looked like a free to play fucking backwoods MOBA. I can't condone it, man.
Nah, the game looked dope, bro. Like even
how
it does though. I mean, I don't know. For me personally, I love anything that has swords and that has melee combat personally. So for me, and like all the armor, you can look at it. It's got like this Egyptian feel to it. Look fire to me.
All right, bro.
I mean, it's not a first party game, so I'm like, Jack, I don't know why you care like that. It's just you gonna get mad at.
I just expect, because okay, and this is another thing, right? This is coming off of Microsoft showing Hellblade 2. I'm seeing Ori 2. This shit looking fucking scorching hot, right? They come out with this Godfall book. Like, come on, man. And then, like, this is another, and y'all gonna say this is nitpicking, but I just feel this way. How you showing PlayStation 5 shit? You still using PlayStation 4 bumpers? The text is all plain and shit. Like, I'm not saying, like, come on, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Jack.
Greatness awaits. That's our old slogan.
Jack,
They're not gonna have this slogan in a couple of months.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You just said you sound scared.
I'm worried. I'm concerned.
You sound scared that like
I am scared.
PlayStation something gonna go wrong with PlayStation next gen.
All these other fake ass fans and you know people for the culture. I am scared. I'm worried. I'm shaking in my boots. Okay, absolutely. I need to see my preferred platform do something, and they not doing a goddamn thing right now. I'm very concerned.
All right, man. I don't think it's I don't think it's necessary all this worry, but we will see.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
All right. We got what else? We got Bravely Default 2 was announced for all the Nintendo fans for the Switch.
Ain't that actually the third Bravely Default game though? They already had a game named Bravely Second, so how is this Bravely Default 2?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't play the shit, but yeah, it's called Bravely Default 2. And then we got Weird West. That was a game made by the former developers of Prey and Dishonored. So they're making that's like a top-down game. We got some release dates. Ori Will of the Wisp coming March 11th. So it was delayed from the original date. We got Control. We talked about that Control, the DLC coming next year. Gears Tactics coming April 28th. I'm really excited about Gears Tactics. It looks really, really good to me. Because, I love my XCOM games. And Ghost of Tsushima is coming out summer 2020.
Damn, that's great. Don't get me started on this, bro. This is another thing, right? Okay. When did they announce Ghost of Tsushima? When did they announce? I don't even remember.
2016?
Okay, so you announced the game in 2016. We're coming up on a 4-year anniversary of you announcing the game. Like, how many times you gonna show before release date, bro? Even this is how fucked up in it got. Even if it's not the real release date, just show that motherfucker. Like you did it with Last of Us. You didn't have no problem showing the Last of Us release date and then changing that motherfucker no less than a week later. So put a fake release date on this motherfucker. Why not? Now we got respect for people's time and opinions. Like, come on, bro. How many times are they gonna show this game before we get a fucking release date? Summer? I need a release date, bro. I'm sorry. Like, what is going on? You had a release date for fucking Xbox Live on the PlayStation before you had a release date for goddamn Ghost of Tsushima. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. But I digress.
Right,
continue.
July 10th. It's gonna be the release date.
July 10th. You think so?
No, they said September. Yeah. I thought they said September.
It's summer. That's
September, like the end of summer. Ooh,
yeah, the end of summer.
It could
I think that's too close to the release of the new console, though.
I think it might be. I don't know.
I said I don't think they're gonna do it in the middle of the summer. I think it has to be at the very beginning or the very end of the summer. Like I think it gotta be like June or like the very first week in September.
Nah, they gonna come out that close.
Releasing the game in June, that might be a L though. Well,
yeah,
no.
It's not gonna
last one came out in June. I take the Last of Us.
But when is the Last of Us is what? April, right?
No, well, May. It's May now. It was February.
Yeah, it's not coming out 2 months after that. It ain't gonna be 2 months. It's gonna be September, man.
I don't know. I don't want to predict no.
Why would they release it a month before, like a month or 2 months before the PS5 though?
I mean, but hold on, but yo, didn't they did that with God of War 2?
Yeah, they're gonna do that. I'm telling you, it's gonna be September.
Imagine, but look, this is what I'm saying. Imagine getting to be summertime, and then another new trailer come out for Ghost of Tsushima E3, and they pull up like November. Oh, November 15th.
It's gonna be late August, early September, right in there.
Ghost of Tsushima is gonna be
yeah, of course,
without question. And that's like that game is amazing. Like I was looking at the other day, it was running it, and the one day I get PlayStation with their games is they have incredible set pieces for their games. And I mean that thing just looked really beautiful. Made me interested. It made that game basically my most wanted game for PlayStation 5. So
it got nice visuals. I give it that.
Yeah, looks good. Looks dope.
Except for PlayStation 5. I mean, I could.
It's gonna be on both. It's gonna be on both.
We might as well get it.
Listen, this is Ghost of Tsushima is gonna be another game that Jack doubts at first, but then he ain't gonna have nothing bad to say about it once it come out. Just like with Death Stranding, just like with Days Gone. Even though both of them are trash, as soon as Jack got it, I love this.
You know what's crazy, BG? I hope you're right. I hope your fucking peanut head ass is right. I can't take this, bro. I can't keep taking this sadness.
Jack
and God forbid someone buys him the game for free. Oh, he gonna love that
you already
shit.
know my approval rating go up immensely.
Absolutely, Jack. Jack gets something free. Oh my God, that shit starts at a 10 out of 10 if he gets it free.
You know how like when you eating somebody else's food and it tastes like way better because it ain't yours.
Oh yeah,
hey man, listen.
I smell you, bro. I know.
Hit my PayPal.
Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think that already had a release date for March 3rd, so we got another trailer of shit we already saw.
March 3rd. Let me ask you a question. That's March 3rd, 2020?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So that game is only an exclusive for a month?
No, a year.
Wait, no.
Year.
Yeah,
it's 2021.
Yeah, the
okay.
PC release. Yeah, and the PC release date is 2021. Yeah, if I'm getting that right.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I thought this is coming to Xbox also, right?
Yeah, my understanding is it should be.
We haven't had like an announcement that it is, but
it hasn't been a confirmation. I've heard it was coming like years ago though.
I would be
back
shocked
in like
if it wasn't.
2015, 16.
There's no reason why it shouldn't. I mean, all the other games come to Xbox. they put Kingdom Hearts on Xbox. They might as well put.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Well, you got to remember they getting all the Final Fantasies too on Game Pass, facts. January, so it makes sense.
They showed Man Eater, which is they're calling it like a shark RPG. It looks like a shark. Look like a shark. A shark sim.
Those people hype for that game.
It's like a Game Pass exclusive.
It looks interesting.
They've shown that
said a
like
Game Pass exclusive
now.
Yeah.
That's on Ustream, but not keep.
Yeah. A whole bunch of weirdos will go hype when you stream a weirdo game like that.
Yeah, just like the I Am Toast and Toilet Simulator, like shit like
Toilet
that.
Simulator. I didn't know about that one.
How you know about I Am Bread? Hold on. Who told you about that?
I got Steam. The fuck?
Yeah, that's BG shit. I don't know if you know that or not. Yeah.
See, here's the thing though, right? Motherfuckers like to make fun of I Am Bread, but like
it's hilarious.
It's low key the goat sim game is better.
Well, I ain't say that, but
it's better than these other sim games. It's because it's funny. Like
you saying that's the best sim game is pretend to be a piece of bread, BG?
Bruh, it is though. Okay, so the goat. Okay,
I mean the point is for you to make your way to get to a fucking toaster, but you gotta go through so much shit to get to the toaster.
Exactly. Like, listen, you'll never see me play that game just in my free time, but
we have stream only.
I didn't know I was requested to play that game. Yeah, I had to stream it. Yeah, I wasn't just playing on my free time. Like, bro, come on, they got motherfuckers playing. There's the I Am Jesus simulator. There's the Bee simulator. You said there was a toilet simulator.
Hell yeah, there's a toilet simulator.
Like, come on, they going too far with this.
Yeah, well,
like the dude donated for me to play Farm Simulator, and people heard me fall asleep on stream.
You fell asleep during the stream.
I fell asleep for like 25 minutes on stream playing that shit. Motherfuckers heard me.
Yo, Farm Simulator has an esport though.
Oh my god,
that's crazy.
Wow.
Wait, there's an esports for Farm Simulator?
Yeah,
that game comes out every year.
There's a whole league for it.
Yeah, that game comes out.
A whole league of weirdos.
What do you see? I don't understand. Like, there's Farm Simulator, there's Truck Simulator, there's.
Flight Simulator coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah. All right. There was Warframe, Empyrean. I hate Warframe.
I don't know. I don't have any knowledge on that.
There was Prologue. Let's talk about this. Right. This was the most pointless video ever.
Oh, you talking about the one where the dude came out and looked around and then it went off?
I don't know. No, it wasn't even that.
There was no dude. It was just a tree.
Yeah, he just was looking around and then it went off.
Yeah, it was. You're in a forest and it's raining, and that was the trailer for 15 seconds.
That shit was fucking trash.
Yeah.
And
like,
I don't know
trash. I was like, what the hell is this? You might as well not have put a fucking trailer out there in the first place.
And it said prologue, a player unknown production. I'm like,
that was weird.
Fam.
Oh yeah, but
Very
that's from the dude that make PUBG though, right?
Okay, but what is we gotta stop allowing these trailers to like fly by like that. Motherfucker, these developers literally
people fuck with PUBG though, BG.
Oh, but we don't know if this has anything to do with like. Yeah,
I agree with y'all, but at the same time.
No, because motherfuckers is doing that Kojima shit where they think they could just plaster their name on something completely empty and pointless and motherfuckers get hype. Like, bro, y'all can relax. You could have kept this shit on your fucking Mac.
Right.
I mean,
facts.
I feel that. But then again, Jeff Keighley ain't gonna turn it down because you promised everybody such an amount of exclusives, and then they bring out shit like this. So.
Like, see, I
could. Jeff Keighley, I'm sorry to break this down, but no, Matt, we'll wait till we get through all the announcements.
Yeah, like all I was gonna say is like, okay, usually trailers, even CGI trailers, like the gameplay sometimes gives you hints at what exactly you're gonna be doing, even though it's not actual gameplay. This motherfucker was just looking around in a fucking forest.
Yes.
It's looking around in the forest.
I literally wasted 10 seconds of my life.
Oh, that's the story of PUBG, Fang saying. Okay. Because you remember they said they was going to make a story-based PUBG game. So I guess that's what that is.
It's dumb. It's dumb, bro. Like, yeah, you could have kept this shit on your computer. It didn't give us none. And I hate teaser trailers for trailers.
Yes. It's like, if you can't give me any type of 30-second gameplay, don't even show me a trailer.
That's fact, bro. They be wildin'. The Wolf Among Us 2, that was announced. Anybody care about that?
That was a surprise.
Yeah.
I thought that was a surprise considering that they had got.
Yeah, they bought back Telltale Games. So,
yeah, they had.
You talking about the Batman announcement that was rumored?
Yo,
that didn't happen.
That hurt. The
only thing they announced was the Batman Telltale Games got remastered. And they coming back out.
How do you remaster a Telltale game?
It got remastered. This is what's crazy.
I didn't understand because I'm like, I thought Telltale was done for.
Well, they got resurrected. But this is the thing about the Batman game, right? They announced that it got remastered. If you already got the game, you got to pay $5 to get the enhanced graphics. They didn't show what the enhanced graphics look like.
Enhanced graphics?
It's like different. Yeah, it was like better.
4K,
I don't know what the fuck
4K.
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about because they didn't show them. I don't know what they're talking about. Like, how's that announcement?
Oh no,
that's fine.
Yeah, that hurt me. I waited and I didn't get nothing. I was hurt by that.
Yeah.
Wow, of all games to charge you for graphic enhancements is a Telltale game.
Right. That doesn't make any sense.
It's a bold move.
Yeah. Then we got Michelle Rodriguez and Vin Diesel shiny ass I Am Groot head came out.
That game
that
was
did not need
trash.
to be
Yo,
that game looked so bad,
garbage.
Bro. It was.
Dude, it made my Need for Speed look way better.
I was surprised they were serious about that.
It looked like a cross-gen PS2 to PS3
bro,
game, low-key. Like.
It looked like such a bad licensed game. Like,
looked like it should have been a Nintendo Switch exclusive.
The fact that they had the actual actors in it, though, I was like,
Tyrese looked like Freddie Gibbs and didn't look like.
y'all
can't recast the role. What's going on?
Vin Diesel's arms.
Yo,
he was so damn stiff. Oh my god.
I know. I'm gonna definitely play that game though.
I'm gonna play it for some easy ass achievements.
Oh yeah, she mispronounced tech, and that was crazy.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I missed that. How did she say it?
Yes.
She said Tekken.
Yeah, Tekken.
Yeah.
She was like, she was like, we're huge gamers. We used to spend nights playing Tekken. Shut up. Shut up.
She read that.
Yeah, but she also drunk as hell,
Bruh. This shit is wild. Like, their character models. I'm looking at this trailer now. Their character models look like they just copied some character models from The Sims. Like, they just went in the Sims and created Vin Diesel and Michelle and just put them in the game and shit. Like, it looked terrible, bro.
Well, that's the thing though. Sims look way better than that trailer.
Yeah, they look hella awkward. They look real funny.
Yeah.
And why did they close the show with that? Why was that the one game that closed the show?
Money, probably ads, because he plugged the new Need for Speed movie that's coming out.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
So I mean, if they close the game with that, then that means Jeff Keighley must got that Xbox spot like fucking 5 minutes before the show, then, because you don't have that and close the show with that game.
That was interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess they want to start off strong because they know people like teeter off from watching.
Yeah, because the second half of the show was definitely like a snore fest.
That thing was a drag, boy.
Bro, I was trying to stay up.
Bruh, they had us up till like what 11:30 or some shit.
Bro, that show was 3 hours. Like 3.5 hours with the pre-show.
And it's only 3 hours because of the ads and all the money they trying to make from it. I get y'all got to pay bills, but bro, this show has no business being 3 hours.
I can understand they need to pay, because like I don't think that many people fund it, but at the same, it shouldn't have been that long.
Yeah,
take the pre-show off or some shit like that.
I don't know how much that Magic paid for those ads, but they showed that like 6 freaking times.
The Stadia ads were awful.
It was terrible.
Yeah. And then they had freaking Linus from Tech Tips showing off the Samsung TVs and like they had gears in the background, and I'm like, do y'all realize like showing it from this way doesn't make the game look good? Like off stream does not make a game look good on the TV.
It's not supposed to sit up on their TV, bro.
Exactly. It wasn't doing that game no justice. It looked all washed out and shit from the camera. Yeah. Whatever. It was the
Ghost of Tsushima trailer.
Yeah, there was the Ghost of Tsushima trailer. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even remember much from that trailer. I'm
gonna keep my thoughts to myself. Yeah,
I think the game is gonna be. I think the game is gonna be great. I really do. But like,
they could have just showed it a state of play if we keep it 100% funky. Like,
I loved it personally.
Yeah, but didn't they show him finally come back as a ninja? Didn't they show him as a ninja?
Yeah.
A lot of Tenchu vibes from that trailer.
Exactly. I got mad Tenchu vibes from that. That's why this got me so hyped.
I'm sorry, I'm not to be the jackass, but am I the only one that believed the E3 demo looked better?
It did look better.
I felt like I agree. 28 demo just seemed. I was like in awe when I saw it.
So you say you calling down, Greg?
I'm not gonna say it because we know how these people react.
The part they showed at E3 was more visually impressive, but I don't think there's a downgrade. Like
I don't think it was a downgrade.
You had the autumn leaves and all these and him running through a fucking meadow and all this beautiful shit.
Let me look at this shit again, man.
Bro, it was like something out of a fucking like Disney Mulan movie or some shit. Like the shit was beautiful. Like it was elegant. But it just seemed like a different part. I don't think there's going to be no downgrade.
It might have been just running on PC, and that might have been actually running on PS4.
I'm surprised. Here we go. Out for PS5.
What I'm saying is the E3 version, like most games, run on PC.
Hold on. You know what, Tick? I said I was done to defend the PlayStation for the time being. Continue.
But I just
let that slander out, dog. Let's get it.
Nah, I'm not slandering it. I just feel like it's running on PS4. That's all, like base PS4. That's all.
He said, "Let's get it."
Yeah, what else we had? There was Nakara, Blade Point. Game looked like it was like it looked like a mobile game because of the frame rate.
Yeah, it did. It like a mobile.
Yeah, it's made by some Chinese studio called 24 Entertainment. New World, Eternum.
That's from my man's.
Was that the Kofi game? The dude that like Kofi?
No. This is an MMO. You're talking about the African developer. His game. What was his game called? I knew people was gonna think about it. I think it was it Humankind? Was his game?
It was like Nigga Help Me the African Simulator or something.
Yo, Jack.
What?
Stop making fun of yo.
No, but for real, it's inspirational. No, real. All joking aside, it's inspirational that he was able to come from his situation. Actually,
yeah, but my thing was like, okay, I ain't gonna lie, I was mad because it's a mobile game. I'm like, y'all couldn't give my nigga a budget for like to put that shit on console.
He was living on a fucking hut. What you? Come on, bro.
How you know that?
They show where he lived at.
You know, or
he was drinking water off the ground.
Or you just assuming that everybody in Africa live in a hut.
It showed where he lived at.
I don't remember that part. I don't remember that
part. If they gave him a AAA budget, he should have went and copped them all shoes and houses and shit.
Listen, they're very wealthy people in Africa, Jackie. I don't like you assuming
that man was living on 3 grains of rice a day. You talking about he needed a bigger budget.
Yo, Jack Wallen.
Let that man work with what he got, bro.
Yo, you wildin'.
What the fuck is going on?
You wildin', bro.
I was actually inspired. I'm like, shit, I need to get out and develop a game. If he can do it, I know I might can too. Shit. Real talk.
Wow.
It was inspirational. I'm dead ass. I'm like, damn, that's actually inspired me.
You out of pocket.
I'm being dead honest.
You out of pocket, buddy. Anyway.
I was inspired. Fuck you.
Yeah, okay. You ain't about to do nothing. You about to just go get another fucking.
I got a spot for that quick moment. I'm like, man, I don't feel like doing
Yeah,
that
and then you went and got a 3-piece biscuit and some
I'm
fries.
gonna keep it 100. I ain't smart enough to develop no goddamn games. All right, he got that skill set. I ain't got that.
Dark Alliance. That was a D&D and action RPG game. Sons of the Forest. That was like a survival game with
That's
like
when
mutants.
the dude was humping the log, right?
Oh
I think so.
yeah,
Yes,
I
that
saw
one.
that. That was crazy.
I would play that.
Oh, would you now? Okay.
No, not for him. Come on now. No.
I'm just trying to make sure.
Yeah, dude is humping the log.
No, I'm not playing for him to hump the log. It just seemed interesting.
It was a chick with 6 arms humping the log, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a chick. Yeah.
Oh,
She started off with 2 arms.
Oh,
Yeah, she kept transforming.
Yeah, it was weird, but I don't know. I'll give it a shot.
yeah. There was Apex Legends Holiday Bash event.
Trash.
Man, that thing went on forever.
Trash. You do an announcement for a holiday, like I was done.
I was slightly impressed with like the timing of Jeff Keighley and that motherfucker's conversation. It was almost felt live and not
What you
pre-recorded.
talking about?
When Jeff Keighley like was literally talking to a Apex character.
Oh yeah, that was corny, bro. That was.
I was impressed with the timing of it. That's it. But
Yeah, it was corny, but the production was cool.
I mean, yeah.
The fact that somebody like had to program that.
Magic Legends MMO that was shown.
Trash.
Trash.
Okay. Hey, I don't disagree.
Trash. And then man, that commercials was pissing me off. Like,
Yo,
damn.
that's what I was gonna say.
Show it.
The funny thing about it was they made it look like it was about to be the dopest game ever. Then them cards popped out. It was just like, what is happening
we
right
was
now?
talking about this, right? You realize like MMO like trailers, like the CG ones, they have like the highest fucking production value out of any games. They be making them games feel like they about to be like MMOs can still be AAA, but like they make the production value seem through the fucking roof. And it's mad misleading because the trailer is absolutely nothing like the fucking game.
Right. That's how it is.
Yeah. Bond was good.
Pixar has nothing on Blizzard.
Yeah.
Like Blizzard's production value is insane.
9 to 5 is a game by Red Hill Games. Former one of the guys is formerly from Remedy. From Remedy Games. It's a team-based tactical 3-versus-3 shooter in round formats. There's going to be an alpha sometime in 2020, and I think you could sign up for it.
You can sign up now.
Yeah, I tried to sign up for the alpha. The shit crashed. Like it wouldn't even let me sign up.
That trailer just was mad boring to me. Like they didn't.
I mean, I just wanted to see what it was
I
about.
thought it was about the rabbits at first. I was kind of like, okay.
I did a reaction, and I thought I forgot because the only thing I remembered from the trailer is the rabbits, and I was with it.
I was with it till for the rabbit.
that would actually add some like, you know what I mean?
Rabbits with guns. I don't know why that shit. I don't know why that shit seemed fascinating, but I'm willing to play like a shooter as rabbits with guns, my nigga. Like I wanted that. They were onto something there, and then they just switched it up.
Then they turned into a Siege clone. Now you less interested, right?
Yeah, I was with the rabbits. I think that shit could have been fire. Somebody should steal that shit.
Facts.
All right. The Elder Scroll Online is going to Skyrim. Yeah,
I'll pass on that.
I don't care about that. What else? Let me see if I missed anything. Convergence, a League of Legends story.
They got well, according to Alex, they got like 5 different games they're working on right now.
Yeah, there was a Ruined King, a League of Legends story also. And I think that was all the announcements. I think that was all the announcements from the Game Awards.
And No More Heroes.
Oh yeah,
that was the one.
That's for the Switch, right?
Yeah, for the Switch.
That's the game I look forward to.
Oh yeah, and Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, the Black Order DLC also. I was surprised like they didn't have Iceman in the original game. They didn't have Gambit. They're adding Cable. Who else? Yeah, a few other characters.
I forgot that
Phoenix
game even came out.
Came out to like average reviews or whatever.
It's still not coming out on anything besides.
What the fuck? Oh,
no, it's still just a Switch exclusive.
Oh, Black Bar right there. What's good, Bar?
What's going on? I've been here for like 5 minutes now.
Damn, Bond is popping in. I got a dip.
Oh yeah, now you gotta go. Yeah.
Nah,
Don't run, dog. Don't run.
Well, I gotta run from Xbox Series X is fire, bro.
You know, Bond got
What? Fire what?
It's fire, period, bro. You know you about to cop that. About to cop that like you be trying to bag them white women.
No.
All right, no, funny. All right.
Ain't about to cop an Xbox ever again in my life.
Isn't that Xbox Series X already outdoing your recently upgraded PC?
Oh shit!
Recently upgraded. I had a 1070. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's more powerful than the 1070. 1070
I'm
ain't
sure it
Series
is.
X.
When did the 1070 come out?
I don't know.
A few years ago.
It's in the PC, so I just assume like anything
Let's
that's
see. GTX 1070.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Bond, you got to understand that like this new Xbox got Smooth feeling a whole
I know, right?
like brand new type of nigga. I don't even recognize his voice. I don't even recognize his voice. He came in here. I'm like, yo, you would have thought this nigga won something.
I love it's more powerful than the GPU you bought 3 years ago.
That's so funny. Anyway, let me dip. Yeah, I got to get out of here. I got kids to feed, so I appreciate y'all letting me on the show.
All right, man.
We're gonna have no game.
I'll holler at y'all later.
Later, fam. Peace.
Later, man.
I need a question answered while we're on this Xbox topic.
Oh boy.
What was Microsoft has not developed a banger since 2007's Halo 3.
Don't
does not involve racing around.
Okay. Look how now he got to do eliminations. He got to eliminate games just to try to validate his game.
Thank you.
If you remove Forza, he's right. He's right. If you
tell me the last time Microsoft developed a banger.
The last time Gears 5 was this year. Forza Horizon 4 was like, yeah, it is a banger.
Not a banger.
Gears 5 is not a banger.
Yeah, it is a banger. It is too a banger.
Banger.
I banged it right back.
I would have said Cuphead, but that's an indie studio.
Like literally, tell me the last time
I just told you you're ignoring it. Though.
Gears 5 did not light up the world, Smooth. Stop it.
It lit up my world.
Well,
It lit up his world.
like Jack said, when Halo 3 came out, that game was making all kinds of records, both commercially, critically, whatever. When is the last time Microsoft developed a game that had that kind of an impact? A Horizon, a Spider-Man, an Uncharted. When is the last time?
Why are you out here caping, dog? For like you caping 2018? Okay. Get that. Nobody want to hear that bullshit.
When's the last time they made something that's like a Zelda, a Mario,
Yo, my thing is, I don't care about the last time. Did you see that Hellblade though?
Oh, you mean the Hellblade?
Since you like the big cap. Since you like the big cat for Zelda, did you see that Everwild? Huh?
Oh, are you talking
that's another Xbox first party title.
Are you talking about the Hellblade game that you said was boring and slow?
No, that was last Hellblade game. I ain't saying nothing about Hellblade. I'm just saying, like you keep referring to like you get current shit, right?
Smooth.
You realize
ask you again.
Wait, Bron, you harp on Xbox about games and bangers, right? Tell me why, right? The Xbox Series X, which is the new generation console that's been announced, right?
So tell me that. What's changed?
They revealed 3 next gen games already, right?
And what's changed?
So I don't want to. You mean what?
None of these games look like bangers. Smooth. What's changed? You're doing the same dog and pony show you did when the Xbox Scorpio was announced. Nothing changed.
No, I was. No.
It's shiny and new, so they're automatically bangers.
The power narrative.
No. Don't mind Bond. He's just in denial. He's a little hurt.
Jack. Does this sound familiar, Jack? 4K 60 uncompromised.
4K 120. You heard about Ori?
Oh, I heard. Jack told me.
All right.
Smooth could actually get a W for once. Smooth. The bottom line is they haven't had a banger since 2007.
I'm not buying. No, I don't agree. With
the other banger is this: nothing has changed with the Series X compared to the Series Scorpio. All the power, still bum ass games, still bum ass studios.
How? Okay, yo, keep that same energy, man. Keep that same energy, dog. Like, watch.
Bro, you said the same thing when the Xbox Scorpio was out.
But I mean it this time.
What the fuck? Yo,
this shit is crazy.
So you weren't serious then? Like what?
It just goes to show you that Microsoft could put a dildo in a box and call it a new console, and Snoop will buy this shit and say it's the greatest thing ever.
I'm just saying, like, it's like you stop playing around, man.
Look,
you gotta put some respect on Microsoft's name.
Look,
they ain't playing this time. Man, you only gonna be able to hold on to your logic for the next like 10 to 11 months.
Damn, Smooth. Be honest. You know why you're doing all this.
Why am I doing all this?
Because you're currently the last place bitch of the industry.
Yo.
Back you mean since Switch
passed? Yes, Switch passed the Xbox One, and now all of a sudden the Xbox One.
Yo, bro. See, all right, yo, is Switch in 8th or 9th gen con? I'm sick of this bullshit. How? That's like.
There
like,
we go.
So you agree that the Xbox 360, right, was second place in the PS2 GameCube gen?
No, it got last.
No. Listen to my question. The Xbox 360 was second behind PS2.
Correct.
PS2.
So now he won't play stupid, huh? Now he won't.
The 360 and the PS2.
Yes. Yeah.
I believe the 360 competed against the PS3.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. So what did the Wii U what was the Wii U?
The Wii U was a failure. And
so now you want to completely disregard the Wii U. You want to completely disregard the Wii U. Act like it never existed and try to give credit to the Switch. The Switch is not a PS4 Xbox One gen. It's the Switch.
Hold up, 200.
Wait, hold on.
No, that's in a different country. That's like $35, dog.
You're trying to say that the Switch is 9th gen?
Yes.
No.
That's insane. That's
all right. Then what was the Wii U then?
The same thing. It was just a failure.
It's all right. So, you know what? With that bullshit, I'm giving this Xbox a pass. So watch. What? Yes. With that bullshit. Y'all would start sitting there. Oh,
he's right.
Hold on, Smooth.
This man went out and bought Xbox Ones, but said I'm giving it a pass.
No. Smooth just said that the Xbox One is equivalent to the Wii U.
So it's a failure.
Damn, it was a failure.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you guys have to mentally remove the Wii U from existence just to be like, just to give Xbox third, you're giving Xbox third place. You're giving Xbox last place because you're including a
fine. Fine, Smooth. It got third place out of fourth place. The Wii U got last place. You happy?
See, that's
you outsold the Wii U.
All right. Right now, the Switch is in first place of the PS5, Xbox Series X generation until release. They got like a 40 million head start.
Is this guy serious?
I am dead serious.
He is.
And who is this freaking ad-libbing cosign dude that's keep talking in the background? Who is
That's right. That's right. You remember you tried to get on frame those couple weeks.
Is Snoop still in the CSAs or did he get eliminated?
Is he? Tell us.
No, he's eliminated.
Oh my god! See, what? Smooth had to wait till now to say all this dumb shit.
He filmed himself, man. Xbox back, baby.
Yeah, man. They make it people confident about this one.
Yeah, I've been seeing dudes I ain't seen in fucking 5 years on Twitter. I'm like, thought you were dead, nigga. Hold on.
Niggas found their Twitter password and shit.
To get you
like, oh shit, we can come back out of hiding now, nigga.
Yep.
Shit popping.
You look at the gaming landscape right now. Even as a guy that doesn't even like first-party Sony games, I would rather play The Trash of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima over Hellblade 2. And whatever other
keep that same energy, bro. I can't. Oh wow, wow. Okay.
Smooth, you want to put some bets down right now?
This nigga Smooth crazy.
Smooth, you want to put some Metacritic bets down right now? You feeling real good, Smooth. Let's get some bets. Let's get some action on this.
What kind of Metacritic bet you want? Like on this one? Like I don't understand, bro.
I'll bet you a game. Hellblade 2 don't get a 90.
Oh, that's a good bet.
This is an easy bet.
Okay, you taking it?
Oh, that's a
yeah.
That can go either way. That can go either way.
Metacritic 90.
That ain't getting
Metacritic 90. Let me put this in my black.
It's not getting a 90.
Let me put this in my black book.
It's getting a 90.
It's gonna get hated on. It's gonna get hated on.
And somebody's mentioned Ghost of Tsushima. That ain't getting no 90.
No, so here's the thing. So this is a really good bet because the original game actually got It got an 81. But this game is getting like funded. It's getting way more support and improved behind the Xbox brand.
It's a AAA game. It's a AAA game.
Yeah, so it's getting way more funding. So it should result in a better,
no longer indie title.
Yeah, so it should result in a better game overall, and so it could not. This is a completely
what other Xbox games are coming out?
Halo Infinite.
Halo Infinite won't get a 90. You down for that?
That's the we'll give I'm down.
I didn't get a 90 either.
I'm putting this all on my bingo books.
Bingo book.
I don't trust dates and everything. What other games to make a good game?
There's gonna be a Forza game. We know there's gonna be a Forza.
I'm not betting racing games. They're just. What weapon wheel is this?
Playground's
2020.
120 what?
No, it's 2020.
Turn 10 is making it
220.
Yeah.
So it'll be like it's like an 87 certified.
None of these games are getting 90s.
Yeah, they are.
All right.
Yo.
When did we make that last bet, Smooth? That was last week, right? That was.
Was it last week?
No, about the 120 frames games.
That was last week. Was that last week?
Yep.
Wow, y'all crazy. I can't.
So Smooth, we got 3 bets going right now.
Yeah. And remember, in BG, I'm still waiting to cash in.
You gonna get it. You gonna get it. Don't worry.
You owe Smooth like what? $320? You owe Smooth?
Yeah. You gonna get it.
And also, that bet, Smooth, just to recap, it was the game has to be released, not shown, correct?
It has to be released. Yeah,
first to release, right?
Yeah, first to release. Yes.
All right. What other Xbox games are coming out, Smooth, that you confident in? I'm gonna get you right now while you're on your high horse. What else is coming out?
Smooth.
What else is coming out?
Which one, Smooth?
Here's a good one. I will bet you at the PS5 will outsell the Xbox and its whole family of consoles from the 2020 holiday launch into the new year.
So you pretty much saying PS5 will have
like the holiday season.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
The holiday season.
That's a good bet.
PS5 will outsell the Xbox, the whole family, the Series X, Y, Z, A, B, C, whatever.
We might not get them. We might not get them numbers though.
We'll get it somehow.
Numbers, no, but MPD would still tell you who won.
But that's only North America though.
I'm only going North America only.
Oh no,
I'm not doing that worldwide bullshit.
North America then?
Yep.
All right, I'm putting it down.
What is this? 3 bets? And how much is the value of these
that's
bets?
4 bets. That's 4
How
bets.
much is the value?
They're all 1-game bets, $63.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay. All right.
Well, hold on. Smooth. We can't. It's not just they'll release in November.
Yes.
So it can't just be November's MPD. It'll be November,
December, and
no, just November and December.
November and December. Okay.
And we have to combine both months. It's not you win one month, you lose another month. It's the combined total.
But they're not going to reveal the totals. They're only going to get one.
They'll reveal them in January.
Well, Xbox might not, but
yeah, if they get shit on again.
Well,
if it loses both MPDs,
if the numbers are inconclusive, we'll just null the bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got to bet that Xbox Series trash. Let me get this on my notepad.
Documenting all of this shit.
Yep. We'll win combined November.
Smooth about to lose that whole 320 BG about to get this shit crazy, bro. This shit is insane.
I'm about to put that shit directly in Bond's hands.
Yeah, they're going to the Bond, man.
What are games? What are games they got coming out, Smooth? Oh, here's a better one. You want to bet that the Last of Us 2 will hit a 90?
No, I'm not doing that.
Why not?
That's the only one that might.
No, I think all like Final Fantasy, Ghosts, and Last of Us will all score higher than all the Xbox.
I don't think Final Fantasy 7 Remake will score too high.
I think it will.
Yeah, it will. It will.
A lot of people liking what they do.
Unless as people like BG reviewing it.
That's going to be a 90 plus.
What other Xbox bangers are coming out, Smooth?
No, I'm keeping it at there, like in the 3 at a time.
No, we got 4 going.
Yeah, y'all got 4 going right now.
Oh, then I'm good. I'm good.
Oh yeah. We forgot. We got to do the one-on-one Halo bet. When's that going down?
After the new year.
Oh, that's 5 then. All right.
I got one condition to that bet though. If you don't play me by January, you forfeit it.
No, if I don't play you by January, I just don't play you. I'm not.
I'm not. Nah. You gotta play me before. You gotta play me before February 1st, otherwise you get ducking charges.
Ducking charges?
Yeah.
Nah, you gonna have to give me some sort of that. If we're gonna be doing that, then I need to. I need to sign some sort of disclosure.
You got the rest of December. You got all of December, and you got all of January. Smooth. If you don't play me by February 1st, there's gotta be some ducking penalty. I'm sorry.
Oh, funny, bro. All right.
Hold on, Smooth. Can you play me before February 1st?
I'm not answering anything. We will play.
Of your time, Smooth.
No, because I still gotta download the thing on freaking PC.
Bro, it's February. It's February 1st. Can you play me before February 1st?
Sure, I can play you before.
Okay,
February 1st.
we'll one-on-one Halo bet play before February 1st. Let me add that to the list.
Damn, what's that 6? Oh, that 5.
He just type is like a bookie. Yo.
It sound like one of those. Yeah, it sound like one of those calculators, like the booking agency be using.
Smooth. Do you need a best out of 3 or what?
Do 7, dog.
Yeah, do 7. Do 7.
I need 1, 3, 5, or 7.
7.
Okay.
All right.
For February 1st. Okay.
And which Halo game are we doing?
Reach.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
Honestly, it's the one you'd probably have the best chance on because the one I've played the least.
All right.
What other what other bangers is the Xbox?
Yo, Bud. Can we move on? I know you.
He came in at the last minute.
I'm trying to. Look, I'm trying to buy an Xbox. I'm thinking about buying. I need to know what bangers are coming out that I may or may not have to buy. What bangers are coming out, Smooth?
Yeah, we're good. Let's get on with the podcast.
Yeah, but smooth. What bangers are coming out that we need
this
to
nigga trying to get all in this man's pockets.
Crazy.
Smooth. What other bangers are coming out for the
Fine,
Xbox?
we moving on with the podcast though. We'll
finish. We'll find out more in June. So.
We gotta finish some topics.
June. Bro, I'm trying to make bets now. I ain't waiting 7 more months.
Yo, you are literally stealing from like a fucking kid, dog. This is the equivalent to that. From a baby, by nigga. All right, let's.
It's like real life bookie boxes right here.
We got 5 bets in progress.
Good shit.
What's the bets?
Bro, you just made these.
You just agreed to.
Yo, y'all talk about it after. Let me move on. Y'all talk about it after.
I'm gonna post this into the Discord right now, just so there is a
record.
Exactly. There you go. Just so there is a record.
Let me I'm gonna screen cap and save a copy. All right.
Jack told me let me get my 10%.
Oh man.
So the next topic, a Mixer streamer lost his Microsoft partnership after he made a sex offender joke.
What did he say?
Ooh, I saw that. Yeah, that was bad.
I think it was on Twitter. He said, "Come watch a registered sex offender play Fortnite with 10-year-old kids."
Wow. Like what?
Wow.
Unbelievable.
He should be banned for that.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? That would have made people go watch.
He also dressed up too. Like he put on like a weird mustache and.
You're kidding.
No,
he was probably testing the mixer rules.
Yo, he thought like that was he thought it was genius marketing when he did it. Yeah, he thought. Yeah, he thought it was genius marketing, but it didn't work out for him.
Man, don't mix of viewers hurting like that. God damn.
But he already has a following. It said he has 80,000 followers.
Not no more.
Yeah. It says all of his past streams have been deleted. His view count has been completely wiped, and his biography has been deleted. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they got his name was Harrison.
They got him the F up out of here all the way.
Yeah, his name was Harrison Jr. They got him out quick. Yeah. Well, and he apologized. He said, "I want to apologize for my recent tweet. I absolutely agree that it is inappropriate, and I'm sorry to the people that I upset. I made a joke without thinking how it would read. I meant it as a joke, but I agree with the fact that it is nothing to joke about. I'm sorry."
Man, you can go back to Twitch. You know they lean in over there. Is he white?
Yeah,
If he white, he good. He white?
Yeah, he's white.
Oh, he good. He gonna be partnered on Twitch before the end of the week. Don't worry.
He's not having lying.
Yeah.
How in 2019 do you think that joke's gonna land? Like in a good place?
I don't know, but
hey, that's just some crazy shit to say.
But this is why I always say like I don't want to be. I would never want to be like that popular or that big because you have to watch everything you say or you could lose it all. Like at this level, we could say all the reckless fuck shit we want on this level, and we be alright. Once you get up there, man, you
that's a wrap. You can't. Yeah, you got to be.
You a slave to the man.
Hey, man.
They're adding Snoop Dogg to be as an announcer and as a player in NHL 20.
That would actually make me like play the
announcer pack. Awesome.
Yeah.
A hockey game?
Yep. Snoop Dogg crosses over into everything.
Checks. He getting all them checks.
He crosses over into everything, bro. Yeah.
Call of Duty.
If he got that show with Martha Stewart, I knew anything was possible for that man.
Yeah.
That's a wrap.
Yeah. What else we got?
What you think about Everwild?
What about the dude? That I'm not talking. No, nah. I think it's gonna be a game.
I think it looks like a banger. What do you think?
Bod, leave it alone, bro.
This game looks like a bona fide system seller.
Yeah, that thing look heat.
Bod, leave it alone. So Rocket League recently got rid of loot boxes, but the fan base was upset about it. They were
put in something worse.
Yeah, they were mad because now they said that Psionics gave them a different system, but it's less rewarding than even the loot boxes.
Didn't we talk about this last week?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so instead of getting booty boxes, you don't. There's no surprise dicking. You just getting dicked.
We talked about what we talked about was we talked about them removing it, but the backlash came after. Backlash just came.
Because you said that they was overpriced. The shit they replaced it with. Yeah, we talked about that.
They did adjust the prices. They went down with some of them, but people are still mad.
Oh, they still okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Yo, is it bad if I feel like I'm counting my coins already?
Hey, man.
We know you are. Left 4 Dead VR is apparently on its way.
Yo,
I wonder.
Can Valve just make another game instead of just?
Nah.
That's where they going.
They want you to buy this. They like hold this VR, bro.
And this go out to people like Tick and everybody. Well, you can play them on other VR. It's not a coincidence that people been asking for these games 15, 20 years, and all of a sudden they got the energy to make them when they're trying to push this Valve index. Come on, that people.
Hold up, the Niners lost to Atlanta. What?
I think they did. Yeah.
Wow, that's unlikely. That's unlikely.
I doubt it, and I'm from here.
You could miss the wild card.
Yeah.
How?
Because they in the same division with the
Seahawks. Yeah.
Oh, they lost. Oh,
and
yeah,
that's a real close. That's a division you can get like 10, 11 wins and not make the playoffs.
And the Rams got like what? Yeah, 8 wins.
Rams got beat. That didn't help though.
Yeah, that didn't.
Yeah. Nope. So, yeah, but Valve is like really like wilding with this. Like, they taking all people's favorite IPs and like just to sell their Valve, index. They're like, yep, we're gonna make it a VR game, even though it's not what y'all want. It's crazy.
I can't wait for Portal 3 to be VR.
Yep. That looks like a VR game.
That would actually be good though.
Yeah, that would blend right into being a VR game. Yeah. Oh, all right. We can go over State of Play, which was pretty short.
Let's
what's wrong, Jack?
Let's not do that.
Come on, the Pony Commission don't want to talk about State of Play?
Sir, I'm Joy-Con Johnny. I need you to fall back.
Hey, I can't even knock you. Like, Death Stranding made me become a Nintendo fan for a whole day.
That State of Play was ass. Okay?
I mean, every one of them. Listen, there's not been one good State of Play in my opinion.
Besides the time when they lied to us about The Last of Us Part 2, I agree with you.
There hasn't been a good one yet.
If RE3 hadn't been leaked, that State of Play would have been incredible. We can't even hide that.
But that's the thing, though. I don't give them RE3 though. Like as you said, we knew about it.
What are they doing with Street Fighter? Tell me why they doing this.
Ain't they releasing another version of Fun?
Not only did they bring back Gil, they freaking brought back Seth. Like they're bringing back the cheesiest, cheap ass characters ever.
Wait, they announced Seth?
Yes, just today.
Oh no!
I mean, 5 was already real bad.
And Gil is and Seth is female now. By the way,
I'm surprised they still support.
Really, Seth is a woman now.
Well, I mean, he's a robot, so he can be whatever.
Yeah, I know, but why would they do that? What difference did it make?
Well, it makes him cheaper because women have longer legs in fighting games, so now he's just got more reach.
Wow, Bon. Okay,
it's the truth.
I never heard that before, but okay.
You really haven't? Women have better normals in fighting games. They have
I heard it in
legs.
shooters, but nah, like body size, but nah, never heard that.
I mean,
Chun-Li always has crazy normals because she's got long ass legs.
Yeah, her and what's the grappler?
Is that why you play with Karen? You scumbag.
Karen and what's the grappler? Laura. Her normals are really good.
Longer reach in fighting games.
Yeah, Eleanor did.
And what's the other one? Yeah, they. I never noticed that. I
never noticed it either.
I never noticed it, but like I just chalked it up to like some characters having bad normals and some have good normals. But no, now that you think about it, the best ones in fighting games, they
are typically girls because they have longer limbs.
This explains why you play Karen with me, or your friend did.
Oh my god!
What rematches of that, Bond? I ain't like that.
I mean, I play a lot of Dudley. Dudley doesn't have any kicks.
No, I want a rematch though.
How much chalking you down for one game too?
No. Get me out of here. Hello.
How about can I get you down for a $30
Hello.
This man really a bookie. This shit crazy.
Word, bro. This thing is a loan shark, low key.
Let me plug my mic back in. Hello. All right.
Jimmy, can we get you down for 30 then?
Yeah, what's wrong with my headset? Hello?
No,
Yo, get out of here, bud. I'm messing with you.
You better go take that headset back to the bodega or whatever.
Oh boy, no, but for real, let's come on, Jack. Let's talk about state of play.
Go ahead, man.
All right. Let's see. Okay.
Was Jaffe on today?
Yeah,
he was.
He stayed for about an hour or so.
Did he clown Jack?
They had a good conversation. So state of play, Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC releasing next year.
All my Kingdom Hearts brethren, they not fucking with it, but I don't have a knowledge on it, so.
Okay. Predator Hunting Ground gets a release date for April 24th. That game looks like trash. Also,
reuse assets from their failed Dead Alliance game.
You gonna play that game, though, Jack?
I don't think so.
You play Friday the 13th. You playing?
I'm not too fond of Predator like that.
You playing that?
I don't know.
You playing that?
Yeah, that game looks bad.
Babylon Falls is an action game by Platinum Games.
That game's gonna be fire.
I don't think you know what's crazy. That was the one Platinum game I was actually slightly looking forward to until I saw the gameplay.
Killed all the hype. Gameplay. It looked like near DMC.
Yeah, you know how I know that game gonna be bad? Platinum Games fans are saying that shit look generic. When people like Blandrew say that game look generic, it's an issue.
Well, the thing is, because all the Platinum games have like a lot of the sameness to them. So their games start to look generic, even though they're not generic to like the whole industry. They start to look generic because it's made by Platinum. They got to switch it up.
I don't know why I thought it was gonna have like a more, I guess you would say, grounded gameplay to it. I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
Like Platinum Games is like low key like the baby, because people say you're like all his songs use the same beat, but them shits be fire.
Well, but the baby, like you said, the baby actually made good songs. I don't know if we can.
I mean, people say the Platinum Games make good games, but all of them are the same.
I guess, man.
I mean, I think about it that way. Like y'all said, Resident Evil 3 Remake. We talked about that.
Yo, I would pay to see Snoop play that game on the hardest difficulty. Just to see the Nemesis just crush him.
Yeah, hey, that might be a good challenge to do. Might set that up.
You couldn't even handle Mr. X, so you know the Nemesis gonna run through his shit. You're gonna blow his back out.
Hey, yo.
Whoa.
We got the Ghost of Tsushima information. We went over that already. PlayStation VR is getting some new game called Paper Beast.
That game I didn't
see that. Paper Beast? What did I not see that?
As someone who supports PSVR, I wasn't feeling that game. That game looked weird.
Damn, when did they show that? I don't
know. I'm just looking at the lineup.
It was before RE.
Was that fake ass Stanley Parable looking game? That might be what I'm thinking. That like that puzzle game? That might be what it was.
No, that was I forget the name of it.
There's a puzzle game called Superliminal coming.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
All right, that's what I was talking about.
That one's already on PC, and I've seen people play it, and it's crazy how the puzzles work. So it could be cool on PlayStation.
Dreams got a release date February 14th, 2020.
It's crazy to me that game was announced before the PS4 came out.
Yeah, isn't it?
Hold on, which game?
Dreams, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that was announced before the PS4.
Actually, the one game I said they should put on PC natively, but yeah, crazy, right?
And
you're gonna be okay, Jack. Don't worry.
And
we can only hope, man.
And Spellbreak is a Magic Battle Royale game coming to PlayStation 4.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's a multiplayer.
Down some Magic.
Yeah. So that was State of the Play.
Is that one already on PC?
I think it's gonna be on. Yeah, I think it might be.
It could be.
State of Play. They need to make them long. They need to make them at least 10 to 20 minutes longer, and they gotta have better games that they showing, bro. Like, goddamn.
Yo, what was over those kiddie games at the beginning?
Hey man, like I said, Game Pass.
All that power that pro got.
Well, it could be worse. You could be chasing pigs and shit.
Here we go. I know it. Here we go. Yo, be quiet. You got your bets, man.
There was some images, some renders of what people think might be the PlayStation 5 design came out.
I hope that's not true.
It looks weird. It looks like a router.
I actually didn't have an issue with it. Well, that new fucking what's called like a modem. If you think about
it looks like a router modem.
I'm telling you, these consoles are gonna have to be bulky. If they're gonna be.
It's like a scanner to me. A printer and a scanner mix.
Yeah.
Microsoft will not have to redesign the Series X because it's just a basic, efficient design. There's nothing you can really. How would you redesign it?
Make the disk drive not vertical. That's my main complaint with that.
That makes me nervous too.
Yeah, having the disk drive vertical. So we don't know if it actually supports being on its side because you don't see that other side anymore.
Yeah, I could have sworn they said.
They confirmed it like
this. Disk drive can support being.
But it do got legs on the bottom of it though. The way it's standing up.
You can still lay it down. I'm sure.
Yeah, you could if you want.
I'm not laying it down.
It's gonna take too much real estate laying down. That's my problem. I rather.
I don't even use this, so anyway.
But if you lay it down, ain't it the same size as an Xbox One X though?
Yeah, they say it's like the same height. It's just it's double the fucking.
No, it can't be that small.
No, it's really thick.
No, I mean the width.
It's not that tall, but it's really thick.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
I know you like it like that.
Word, Jack.
I know you like it.
Like you talked about it.
Looks a little petite to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how it actually looks.
Anybody want to make a bet that you can turn it over on its side?
Yo, Bond is just reaching for anything now.
Right now.
Yeah, Bond.
I thought I was addicted to gambling. This shit lit.
Yeah, Bond, you want to bet that it can? You're betting that it can't be turned on the side?
No, I'm betting that it can.
Oh,
I'm just reaching for anything.
That's your bet, Smooth. You doing that?
No,
yeah, I just reach it. So it's 8:30. Do y'all have y'all games beat for the year list?
Yes, I do.
Yep.
I do.
All right.
Ah, man. Damn.
I'm
Hold on, before we go, Smooth. You think you got more than me?
I'm not.
Y'all wild
as well.
Who want to go first?
I got mine if you want me to.
Yeah, because I'm literally kind of putting together my shit now.
I got a little shit on the side. Let me see. Okay, so games beaten in 2019. These are in order and how many times I beat them. Persona 4 Golden, I beat that twice. Resident Evil 2, I beat that over 4 times. I can't remember the exact number. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I beat that 3 times. Dishonored on PS3 via PS Now, I beat that twice. Okay. Days Gone, Alan Wake, Gears of War Ultimate Edition, My Friend Pedro, Detroit Become Human, Ease 8 Lacrimosa of Donna.
What'd you think of that game?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It was cool. It was cool.
Bad?
No, I said it was cool.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing will be bad about that game. Super
Hot, Control, River City Girls, I beat that 3 times. Erica, the interactive game on PSN. Castle Crashers Remastered, I beat that numerous times. Dishonored Definitive Edition, I beat that 3 times. Death Stranding, Life is Strange 2, and Concrete JD. That's 19 games for the year.
All right. Okay. I have hold on, let me count
before you announce it. You sure you don't want to go?
All right. I got Crackdown 3.
Oh.
Devil May Cry 5. Sekiro. Iron Snout 2 times.
That game like 2 hours. Anyway, go ahead.
Riverbond, Redeemer Enhanced Edition, Control, Man of Medan, Gears 5, The Outer Worlds, Call of Duty, Fractured Minds, Jack and Dill DX, Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order, and Tekken 7. And I should be able to count the Hellblade since I'm right at the end of it.
Oh, now he playing Hellblade.
This is crazy. No, Bond, you wasn't here earlier. He said he had put down Hellblade and then he picked it up after the Xbox was announced.
Yep. This is out of control. This is craziness.
That it, Smooth?
Yep, that is it. It's like 15.
All right. Jimmy, you got your list?
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't feel that bad now. Ooh. Yeah, I got my anybody else want to go while I open it?
Excuse me?
I gotta open the list. Hold on. Give me a second if that's the case.
Yeah, because I'm still putting together mine, which is not gonna be that long because this year
Mine either.
You know, like it just wasn't a lot this year for
Give
me.
2 minutes.
Contra, I know I forgot to tell you to put together a list, but do you remember some of the games you beat?
Yeah, so I didn't finish any of the PS4 games, but after July, I've been working a lot more retro games.
Mm-hmm.
So I beat Metal Gear Solid. I beat what else? Fatal Frame 1 and 2 again. Chrono Trigger.
There you
go. Star Ocean. Damn, what else did I do?
I'm liking
off
taste
top.
of this person.
Huh?
I'm liking their taste.
I mean, shoot, I'm working on these documentaries, so I gotta play a lot of these games. But yeah, so one of my favorite games is Metal Gear Solid, so I had to play that again.
This is my favorite person on the podcast.
Y'all niggas just horny.
Word. That came out way too smooth, man.
I heard Chrono Trigger.
But yeah, I just been on my retro shit for the past few months. So I recently rebought PS2, PS1, Dreamcast. Yeah, and then I just been collecting nonstop. So each game I buy, I just try to beat. So I kind of been putting like my PS4 on the back burner.
Cool.
Even though I feel sad about that, but you know, there's a lot of games I didn't finish when I was younger, so might as well do it.
You might be asking how old you are because most people don't go back like after they miss like generation.
27. I just turned 27.
Now you all right?
You younger than I. Yeah,
oh, you old like us? Never mind.
Yeah, even though I keep getting I look 19, but no, I'm 20.
Yeah, you washed. You old.
Damn.
Yeah, you with the rest of us. I'm thinking like you might have missed, people like Smooth started gaming like the GameCube and shit.
Why y'all do Smooth like that?
I'm just saying, dog. That's what Smooth said he started gaming, didn't he?
Well, you said I started what?
Gaming during the GameCube.
No, that's
no. He started like.
Wait, really? Or he's sarcastic?
Smooth never played the original. He didn't own the original Xbox. He had an Xbox 360.
Yeah, during that, during when the Xbox came, I was a GameCube and PS2. Like those were my consoles.
Okay.
Oh, well, I was a household that had every game that, like every console that came out. So, yeah.
Frame loss. I forgot. I didn't tell you to get a list together either. But do you name some off the top?
Yeah, I got a list of like 19 that I just made off the top of my head. Control, Resident Evil 2, Wolfenstein Youngblood, Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, Far Cry New Dawn, Mortal Kombat 11, Rage 2, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Code Vein, Crackdown 3, Gears 5, Call of Duty, Death Stranding, Ion Fury, Tony Hawk 2, Tony Hawk 3, Tony Hawk Underground 2, and Metal Gear Solid. I did a whole month of extreme sports games on my channel, so I went through all the old Tony Hawks.
I'm almost done with my list. My list is
Jimmy opened up his list.
Yeah,
Damn,
let me do mine.
Go ahead.
How many did you have, Smooth?
I had if you count Hellblade 16.
Hellblade's not completed.
Well, then I'm gonna count my second playthrough of Iron Snow 16.
It only
No, we don't
I
double count.
beat it
Did you
twice.
get that platinum in like 20 minutes?
I beat it on 2 different platforms. I got the platinum.
No. We're not double counting. We don't do that in economics. We don't double count.
All right.
Let me do my list. Let me get my list out the way. Resident Evil 2, The Division 2 like 20,000 times. Days Gone, State of Decay 2 like 6 times. Sekiro, Anthem, Double Dragon arcade game, Gears 5, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Control, Injustice 2, Halo Wars 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, The Takeover, Street Fighter Alpha 3, Double Dragon 2, Double Dragon 3, Double Dragon 4, and the last game is a game called Bad Dudes. So
Jimmy, I could have sworn the list is for games you beat this year.
Yeah, I beat those this year, sir.
I thought it was for this century.
Like, no. I mean, Double Dragon and the Bad Dudes. Yes, those are retro games, but I beat that on the Switch and on Steam, so I can't. I don't know what to tell you. I had to pad my list somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I had to get it in real quick. So that's
He always be padding his list.
Nah, no, I don't. I had to do it this year because this year sucked. This Jack move had said in the beginning of the year.
Uh-oh.
So I had to throw a couple in there so my list don't look crazy.
All right, let me just do mine because mine is anemic. I feel like I'm missing like maybe one or two. Maybe somebody could remind me. But yeah, my shit is anemic. It is hold on.
Get it out, BG.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, here we go. Control, Unravel 2, Sekiro, Anthem, Crackdown 3, Resident Evil 2, Onimusha, Jedi Fallen Order, Outer Worlds, Call of Duty, Code Vein, and Gears 5. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, you got 12.
Yeah, 12 games.
It's like my third year out of the 5 years we've been doing this that I've beaten BG.
Wait, so how do you feel about Anthem?
I think Anthem is a game that has solid gameplay mechanics, but it lacks most other things. But like it's fun, like the flight mechanics and the combat. I think that type of stuff is fun, especially when you combine like the special abilities of all the suits together. That synergy can definitely be fun. Everything else in the game is definitely mediocre. I've never denied that, but I think the gameplay mechanics are fun.
Well, I heard differently from other people about that game.
Yeah, I mean the game is.
BG's the only person that feel like that.
I mean, no, but here's the thing, like because I tell people the game isn't good. I told people my review said that, but because I say the gameplay parts of the gameplay are very fun, people take that as me saying the entire game is good when I never said that. I said the gameplay mechanics are fun.
It's your game of the year, is what you're saying.
No way. Yeah, well, that's how people acted.
Not.
Because I said that's how people act. Because I said the gameplay has a lot of fun parts. People were acting like I was saying like, oh, it's game of the year or some shit. Oh, no. But yeah, that's how I felt about it. And yeah, this year, yeah, Smooth beat more games than me, but Smooth subjects himself to playing like back alley abortion games. Absolutely. I would like. I wouldn't give my unborn child some of the games Smooth beats. So,
well, don't worry, it's not going to change next generation. We're doing the same shit. Oh man.
Wait, are you playing games just to platinum out, or are you playing games because you actually wanted to play it?
Well, who? Smooth or me?
Smooth.
Oh, Smooth play games just to pad his list.
Yeah.
Smooth an achievement, or he's admitted to that.
Yeah. He plays games he doesn't even want to play just to like act like he's a real gamer sometimes.
Oh no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, me either. It gives me headaches. Like, yeah, I'm not doing it. Who didn't do this?
Bond.
Go ahead.
All right, let's go. We got 15 games: The Evil Within 2, Surge, Gears of War 5, Valkyria Chronicles 4, Dragon Quest 11, Ys Memories of Salsetta, Devil May Cry 5, Ys 8. Lacrimosa of Dana, Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, second chapter, Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky 3rd. I'm gonna roll down City Skyline because I built the whole map and finished the whole map. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Halo Reach, and RE2. I think that was a good year. Little low on the Xbox side of things.
Right.
I mean, I can't wait for them to finally add 3.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking forward to. Because I was like, Reach, okay, but
Do you know what's going to be crazy about Resident Evil 3, though? Not 3. There's going to be a whole bunch of people that are capping for Resident Evil 3 remake that won't even have played Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about Reach.
No, I'm just saying because you said 3, though.
Oh, okay.
Did everybody say they list?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think that's about.
Oh, what? Jimmy beat me by 2 games, really, bro?
Damn,
What'd you have, Jack?
Yo, I'm gonna be honest.
I had 19.
I beat like 6 of them joints today.
Oh man, fuck you, Jimmy.
Yo, y'all niggas are such frauds.
Y'all
I
sick in
swear
the
to
head.
God.
Y'all are sick in the
Straight up.
Yo, I literally just
Oh,
beat
wait, was that
Street
supposed to
Fighter
be the
Alpha.
number?
Yeah, how much you beat Contra?
Like 5. Because Star Ocean was long as fuck.
Yeah, those games are long.
Yeah. I think that's it. I think that's a wrap. This is at least on paper right now. This is the last show for the year, unless some crazy bomb drops next week, like Horizon coming to PC.
Oh man, get ready, get ready.
Unless they announce
it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be here for that podcast.
Had to get my bets in on the last show of the year.
Yeah, unless they announce some crazy shit like that, this is gonna be the last one of the year, and we're gonna do the next show whenever, like, because it'd be dry in January also. So when some relevant shit pop up, enough relevant shit pop up, we'll be back in January. Yeah. In the meantime, send if you want your gameplay to be featured, like you see, we've had the past month we've been accepting user submissions to have your gameplay featured during the podcast, like you see Tekken 7. You send an email to weaponwheelpress at gmail.com and just let me know what game you want to submit, and then I have to send you a little contract that you got to sign, that you're actually giving us permission to use the gameplay. We got to
And that will sue you if you post porn.
Yeah, we keep it because we keeping shit official out here, and then I'll give you a Dropbox link or a Google Drive link to drop your gameplay, and you can see your gameplay featured, and people could criticize your gameplay like they try to criticize mine, even though I was fighting the hardest fucking boss in Control.
Oh, bro, you were like fighting a frog for 2 hours.
No. So don't do that. Don't do that, because I fought that frog on the hardest difficulty with no upgrades at the very beginning of the game, so it was one hit kill. After that, I barely died in that game. That's a big fact. Don't do this to me.
Wait, can it be any gameplay?
Yeah, any game, doesn't matter, old, new, as long as it's like not some weird panty raider game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a Switch game called Panty Raider, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, as long as it's because there's a whole bunch of weirdo games out there. So as long as it's nothing like that'll get the stream demonetized or flagged, yeah, we'll put it up. So yeah, send me them gameplay, because a lot of people, a lot of y'all claim that y'all play games out here, but I ain't been getting that many submissions. I've been getting, I've been getting some, but I ain't been getting enough.
I mean, I can send an Outlast one. That shit was.
Oh
hilarious.
yeah, send that. Send some. We'll take whatever y'all got.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think that's it.
Before we leave, did you guys talk about that Cole Eastwood tweet?
No, I don't gotta read these stupid chats.
Old buddy got me banned. I ain't see it.
Let me send it. Let me send it.
You got banned, you said?
Oh, he been had me blocked. I was roasting this bitch ass one
You
day.
gotta talk about this. Bring this
dumb.
up on the screen, BG.
Hold on.
What y'all doing now? What happened?
I saw this. I was like, man, him and Smooth must have came up with this in a room or something.
Xbox announces one game and everyone loses their mind.
For real. It's okay. We won't make money off of it.
That one. That's a good advertisement. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know.
Microsoft sound like they gave him a bag for that one. Pretty good. I ain't mad at that.
But like a lot of that is like very subjective, like extremely subjective.
Let me.
The most powerful is to be determined. the most first-party games, we know that's a downright lie because they won't have more first-party than Nintendo and Sony. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
They got 15 studios.
Yeah, stop eating.
Damn, you see that comment under that? Woo!
Yeah, but Nintendo and Sony both have more studios, regardless of fastest console, also to be determined. Best cloud streaming, to be determined. Leading Xbox.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. To be determined by who?
I don't know. Stadia.
Reveal the PlayStation.
Stadia could get their stuff together by next year. That's a whole year. We don't know that. We don't know how good their cloud thing is going to be on Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
It's a whole year from now.
It's untested.
Leading Xbox Game Pass. I mean, they're the only Game Pass, so yeah, they get that. Best online gaming experience. That's opinionated. I mean, no offense, but I don't understand how you can have the best online gaming experience when you don't got no games. But that's just me. Best controller. Also to be determined. All of your accessories. I agree. That's a yes. Play anywhere, however, wherever. I also agree. That's a yes. So yeah, PG's right. That's corporate slaving, but a decent good advertisement.
Now wait a minute. It says all of your accessories. I'm looking in the corner of my room, and I have a Connect over here. Is that gonna work on it?
They took the port out.
You still have that?
Yeah, you can plug it into the PC, and it's actually got really
that thing's
cool,
a dinosaur.
video
Keep
track.
that around.
Yeah, because you can use an adapter and use that.
Yeah.
Yo, remember when Snoop was so hype on Xbox Connect? He's like, yo, can your PlayStation do this? Like, do what? He's like, Xbox on.
Oh yeah.
And he had to say the shit like 3 times.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Let me read these super chats. There's a good amount of them. Okay. Savage Diplomat said Smooth is fraud into the max. Glinzer said Michelle Rodriguez pronouncing Tekken was priceless. Flaffy 101 said kills competition. What the fuck else? That was the Xbox conversation earlier. Your boy Roy said I didn't see this one coming. A+ work BG. I believe he's talking about Jaffe coming through. Emmanuel A said if you can say SSX trippy, then you can say Xbox Series X. But that's a game. We got to refer to this thing as Xbox Series X for the rest of the generation. We
call it Xbox.
No, you call it Xbox Series X or
can you
Series.
stop eating when you talk?
I'm sucking on the candy cane, bro. It's not that.
Oh yo.
Pause.
Thinking about Phil again?
Yo, did y'all see? New York niggas, we really different. Did you see that Twitter shit when dude was at the basketball game and he screamed out, "Yo, that's good D," and like, and everybody in the audience was like, "Yo, you wildin', dog."
No, you gotta retweet
that shit was funny, dog. Yeah, that shit had me died. California kid said, are you smart enough to figure it out when you see the price, or are you extremely slow? Easy Shock said, any name they choose was gonna sound dumb versus 360 or 1.
They could just call it the Xbox 3.
I don't even think that sounds good, but I guess.
Not because then they'd be behind Sony. The whole reason the dumb name scheme exists.
Yeah, not even the third Xbox.
Here's my argument to that. What phone is Samsung on right now?
10.
What phone is Apple on right now?
10.
Yeah, but Apple skipped 9, so you can't even use that.
No. Microsoft skipped 9.
No, Apple skipped 9. Do you have an iPhone 9 or?
Do you have a Windows 9?
No, I'm just saying. No, they went from 8 to like X, and then X to 11.
I mean,
anyway,
yeah, it's to stay ahead.
I don't think AMD with their 590 is complaining that Nvidia had like a 590 5 years ago, and they're on like the 2080.
No, I'm pretty sure Xbox came out and said that the reason the 360 was named what it was at first was they didn't want to be the Xbox 2 when the PS3 was
exactly. What are you gonna call it? The Super Xbox? The Xbox 64?
Yeah. Soul
King said, great podcast. Shout out to the cast and also Mr. Jaffe. Also, the Xbox Series X name is bad, but people are dumb. They look completely different.
Yeah,
that is true.
Completely different. They sound very similar though.
Tonywood25 said, I
Since
heard.
when does one sound with rhyme with series?
I think he's talking about the Xbox One X and Xbox Series X.
Series X.
But Tony with 25 said, I heard a lot about the Series X specs, but what about the games? We know Gears is dead, so that leaves Halo and Forza. I'm not leaving The Last of Us 2 for this.
He just ignored Hellblade 2. And that game Rare is working on.
Gears definitely not dead, though.
You guys were looking for anything.
So my thing is, every time they show you another game, you guys selectively dismiss it and act like it don't count.
When did Hellblade come out, Smooth? The first
dude, they just announced 3. They already announced 3 Series X games. There's already 3, and none of them. And the crazy thing is, none doesn't include. Well, they just confirmed Forza like a couple hours ago. But
Smooth. Here's the counter argument to that. Hellblade came out in 2017.
So
it is now almost 2020, and you're just now playing it.
I'm not just now playing it. I've been playing it. I just didn't finish it.
Mm-hmm. Why didn't you finish it, Smooth?
Neither the same reason you didn't.
I didn't play because it's trash.
Wow. Okay.
I wouldn't say Hellblade's trash, but
it's not.
It's a niche title. Like you have to play with headphones on.
I deal with enough mentally ill women daily that I don't need to deal with any more in a video game.
Wow. Anyway, let's move on. That's crazy. Before this man say some more wild shit. Savage Diplomat said, I have every Bioshock. Infinite is my only completion. My only completion. I think maybe he meant 100%. Chris Righteous said, also you can see where Nemesis broke through the walls in Resident Evil 2. Yeah, you can. Chris Righteous said Chopper. Yeah, Chris Righteous said Chopper crash in Remake was shot down by Nemesis. That makes sense.
They'll probably show that too.
Yeah. Tony Wood 25 said, y'all do know that the Game Awards isn't the last word, right? Only corporate slaves care about this stuff. It's all entertainment.
We just didn't want y'all clowns to have the satisfaction of Kojima winning.
Right. Pretty much. Brian Lobo.
What else would have won?
As long as Smash didn't win, I was okay with it.
Brian Lobo said, did anyone else realize that the Game Awards completely forgot about the best RPG category? No, they
probably did. Did they do that off screen?
Yeah, who did they give it to?
I remember. Wasn't it Fire Emblem?
Disco Elysium won it.
Okay. Oh yeah, Disco Elysium did win. Yeah, that's right.
Maybe they didn't do it on
no, they announced it on air.
Oh, okay.
They did.
Yeah.
Klizzle of 420 said, if you can't determine what console to buy when you go to a store, you're dumb. I go to stores knowing what to buy. I'm not mentally challenged. That's us, though. We're gamers.
Exactly. I asked for a Game Gear when I was a kid. My mom got me a Sega CD. Enough said.
Yeah, big box stores don't hire gamers. They hire people who can sell.
Yeah, that's true too.
Savage Diplomat said, so if Death Stranding would win Game of the Year at the VGAs isn't credible, but now it is. We're not giving this credibility whether it won or not. We're just saying we're glad it didn't win. The Game Awards is just like entertainment for me. I don't think it's like the holy Bible of what's right and wrong in gaming. I just didn't want Kojima to get shit. That's all. Going into anything with a preconceived notion, your views will be biased, BG. Okay, I'm okay with that. I don't try to pretend like I'm impartial when it comes to Kojima and Death Stranding. I don't try. I hate that game. I want everything about that game to fail horribly. I'm not impartial about this shit. I keep it real. It's not Kojima. It's that game specifically, because this is the only game Kojima has even made that I strongly despise. It's literally only Death Stranding. That's it. And Bandai HD said, PS4 low-key the most durable jet engine ever owned. Emmanuel A said, Smooth just destroyed Bond. Let's go. Flaffy 101 said, when he repeated when Kid Smooth was stuttering. Chris Noodle, he donated the 200. He laughed out loud. Soul King said, the Apex Christmas segment was live. They did live mocap. Okay. The future of gaming looked very bright. Okay, that was live mocap. That's cool.
That makes that more impressive.
Yeah. DJ Aftershock said it's the Xbox mini refrigerator. That's one of the memes they did. Papa John said Babylon Falls looks trash I'm repeating exactly how he said it. So yeah, I don't think this is me not reading. He said Babylon Falls looked trash, worst platinum game.
Ninja Turtles would like to have a talk with you about that.
That was pretty bad too.
That's also a good point.
Lest 011 said Kids Move will declare bankruptcy next gen with all those bets with Bond.
Wow.
Shot Red 55 said, I agree with Bond. We got to see Nemesis blowing out Smooth's cheeks in that game.
Oh Lord.
Nick Evans said, I can't wait for the Xbox Series D because if it ain't the D, it ain't for me. Wasn't this Bond's slogan before?
Oh man.
All right. All right. So that's the end. That's the end of the show. Let's do these outros and get the hell out of here. Jack.
Good show. Good show. No more podcast, press start, or weapon wheel until the new year. So don't tweet me. Don't ask. Just know we enjoying the holidays with our families. Okay. I hope y'all can understand that. We will be back next year though, and also check out the Weapon Wheel podcast on Patreon. I don't think a lot of y'all know about that, but yeah, go check that out. Check me out. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Mixer, Jack Move Johnny. I will be streaming occasionally. I don't know how often, but I'm still going to be streaming to the end of the year. So, yeah, check me
out. Frame Loss.
Thanks for having me. You can find me on Twitter at frame_loss until they fix that getting rid of inactive accounts. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/frame_loss. I can't talk right now. I'm tired. But yeah, good show. Thanks for having me.
Jimmy?
Yo, what's up, man? J Mega Games. Everybody enjoy your holiday. Yeah, I'm out of here. Peace.
Move.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys next year. Make sure in the meantime you follow me on Mixer and Twitter. All right. We will see you guys.
A brand new man.
You gotta tell them what your mixer is, dog.
The mixer.com/IamKidSmooth.
It's been a long time since Kids Move been in this type of mood.
Change that to I am broke.
Oh, they're gonna see a lot of
I am broke
next year. Kids Move 2020 finna be lit. I'm telling you, to all those people that jumped on that train mad late in the generation, don't come back home. I'm stepping. I am stepping on
can't come back home
knuckles.
like a Redbox.
What you mean? Wait. So you mean Crap Gamer can't come back home?
None of them. They keep that Crap Gamer curse. That's what Jack was suffering from, that Crap Gamer curse.
I didn't realize that until Fame tweeted it. It is the Crap Gamer. Get the fuck out of here.
They can't come back home.
God damn.
We about to expose Smooth real quick right now.
Microsoft building him up right now just to let him right back down. Crazy.
Smooth, have you ever played Heavenly Sword?
That's a PS3 game.
Enslaved
by Ninja Theory. Enslaved.
Odyssey to the West. Odyssey to the West.
I played a little bit of that. I didn't play it. I played DMC. Yes, I played Devil May Cry. Yes, I did. The one that Ninja Theory made.
Did you beat it?
No, the first Devil May Cry I beaten was either like 3, and then this recent one, Devil May Cry 5.
My whole point, Smoothie.
It doesn't. Yo, stop asking me if I beat the game. I played it.
If you haven't finished this developer's let me finish.
Okay.
If you haven't finished this developer's last 4 games,
get the fuck out!
So excited for them right now.
Bond.
Solid question.
Bond. Bye.
Exactly.
That is stupid. He just literally put a count. Oh, if you gotta finish their last 4 games to be excited, get the hell out of here.
Jack and BG. It would be like me saying, I'm so pumped for
But the thing is, I'm not even
insert
hyping
Sony developers
like
next
that.
game when I
I'm
haven't
hyping
played
the
the last
series.
4
I'm
games.
hyping the next Xbox.
I see what you're saying.
I don't.
I'm like, man, I can't wait to play the next Pokemon game when I've never played in a Pokemon game before.
I play. You said no. Oh, so now, but all right. So I played the games, but so the rules is you could play the games. Me, I have to beat them.
I mean, if you don't beat them, then they're not good.
Well, ask me. Ask me that question in
2
about
hours.
fucking 2 hours. Yeah.
This nigga is a fraud. Oh my god. Yo, this man really picked up a game he put down for 2 years, bro.
Yup. Just so he can say that it's a good game.
No. The thing is, I was trying to get it because I forgot the game count was today, so I was trying to beat it so I can fit it in my.
Bro, did you guys see Kofi's tweets on Smooth?
I seen one of them.
Yeah, I seen some of them.
You didn't put them on screen?
No.
Oh, we gotta find these tweets together.
Man, he want to expose people on the last daddy.
And that was the only bad thing I tweeted about Hellblade.
Find these tweets.
Contra, you want to do your outro? Tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah. So, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, if you got PSN, you can add me. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, and YouTube, most definitely. I'm posting more videos on there now. I'm a bit camera shy ever since I stopped streaming, so yeah, don't judge me too hard. Just a little bit more practice, but.
And your Twitter is Contra_Viction, right?
Yep, everywhere is Contra_Viction. You can type that bitch in Google, and all my stuff will pop up.
All right, cool.
Smooth. What do you think about Hellblade's combat?
That's fun.
Smooth.
Y'all stupid. Because tweet Smooth literally said Hellblade's combat is boring. That shit funny.
It's horrible.
Yeah, he said it's horrible. That's funny.
You there, Smooth?
Yeah, no, my bad.
What do we think about Hellblade's combat?
All right, do you see the date on that tweet?
What is the date change?
Did they patch
the date is before Microsoft bought them.
So you saying you switched up when they got acquired?
No, it was when I first got to play it, and I was streaming.
You didn't like it,
and I didn't understand this combat. You know how I just explained? No, never mind. I was in the other podcast when I was explaining that. And you know how the combat is like? It's not like you only fight when you encounter like enemies, like a stage fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like, so the thing is like I would get, and I didn't understand how the fight, the dodge and stuff. It wasn't making sense to me. So I was raging, and that was one of the things I tweeted.
So this guy went from raging.
Now I still, I mean, no, I never said the game graphically looks good. I like what they do with the audio visual, but I still personally believe Hellblade 1, the game that's currently out now, is a walking sim with a little bit of action.
Smooth, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think you're full of shit with this because Hellblade had the most simplistic combat formula. You could either block, attack, or dodge. I think that was pretty much it.
But the thing is, my tweet on that was already after it came out on Xbox. I was playing it on Xbox.
So Smooth, if I said I'll just play Hellblade on PC, what would you say?
I wouldn't say anything to you.
I don't need an Xbox. I'm just gonna buy it on PC.
Oh boy,
that's the plan.
That's the plan. I mean, I'm just saying, go ahead. I mean, at this point, right? At this point, this is to all those idiots that kept saying, "Oh, next gen, I'm gonna just build PC." Well, why not just build one now? Like you're gonna build a PC in next gen, and look what Xbox do. They literally make a PC just with Xbox branding on it. You're gonna buy the Xbox, or you're gonna still build a PC that's just a couple of several $100s more than that.
Oh, Smooth, I need to direct your attention to this tweet you tweeted earlier.
What tweet?
Where you said, I can just play Hellblade and Street Fighter 5 on PC.
Wow, I didn't see controller. That. Wow.
That was before it came to Xbox.
I didn't see this.
Yo. Like,
God had this shit in the tuck, yo.
What? Hold on. Y'all like.
BG, you gotta put some of the stuff on the screen.
It's on screen.
Hold on. Why y'all using that shit against me? And all people did all year was all 5 years just would say shit like that to me. But when I randomly pull it out,
you gotta put some of the stuff on screen, dog.
Y'all gotta go back like 3.5 years to get this shit though.
Yeah, they went in the crates for that.
Wow.
2017.
Damn, Smooth. Why you feel like that back then? How you feel about it now?
Yeah, I like how you who liked the tweet though.
I just liked it.
That's right.
Y'all stupid. Hey, might as well retweet that thing. Oh man,
killing me, yo.
Hey man, let's get out of here.
What have we learned today? That if you don't like it, you'll love it when Phil Spencer puts his dick in your mouth for it. Oh man!
Or just delete old tweets. I think that's what it taught you.
But I don't think I've ever said I loved Hellblade though. I don't.
No, you said it was horrible.
Yeah, that comment about PC was.
But the thing is, my thing is like, why is it people highlighting that it was horrible? What did I say that was opposite of it though?
You said it was going to be a banger. Hellblade 2.
By the way, yeah, it is. But that's me seeing. That's me seeing their
the
new
future
game. Just because I didn't like the combat of the first game doesn't mean I automatically am going to dislike the combat I haven't seen yet. From right now,
this is crazy.
Good. It looks amazing.
We only saw CGI.
Y'all reaching way back in your fucking anus to get this shit though. But that shit ain't gonna last too long. All right.
Let's get out of here, man. It's 9. I appreciate all y'all coming through.
Left and right.
Hey yo, chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Yeah, it's been fun.
Guys. Remember, you get
I'd love to do this again. This is
stream if you hit the like button.
Yeah, Contra, we'll have you on again. If you're available for the next show, come through.
In 2020.
Yep. Yep. All right. Chat. Hit the like button. We'll catch y'all in the next year.
The like button is free, everybody.
Unless
it helps the podcast get noticed.
Merry Christmas.
It helps it get bigger. It's Christmas. The least you can do is give a
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see y'all next year unless Horizon comes to PC. All right.
Remember,
peace.
Santa Claus is real. If you don't think so, look at Kid Smooth.
Damn. You ain't had to do the kid like that. Dang.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Bye.